Or Amanda Ribas. A lot of forward action already. Just getting this all set up for you guys. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. We are live for UFC 251. I'm back, baby. What is going on? We have a lot to talk about. First and foremost, right now, the fight against Ribas and Paige Van Zant. 1 minute into the round. Ribas already working a takedown. Boom, look at that. Right to side control. Just make sure we're up everywhere. Now let's see if Amanda is going to try to work a submission or the ground and pound. Not in a great position to do either right now, though she does have the advantage being in side control on top. Question is what she's going to do with it. Paige has Ribas in a lock. Trying to use it to get up. Oh, man, Ribas almost takes the back. Working the armbar now. If Paige Van Zant gets free, that's great grappling on her, but she is in a dangerous spot right now. Both her elbow and her shoulder are in danger. She needs to pull that arm out. That right arm is in all sorts of trouble. Oh, taps first round armbar. Whoo. Didn't even give me time to go over my picks. Amanda Ribas with the first round submission via armbar. That arm was in all sorts of danger. Greg out of control. All sorts of danger. Was unable to get it out. That there's a reason you don't see people on the bottom just locking their arms around the person on top like that to try to get up. Someone as skilled as Amanda Ribas, you see she was able to step right over and take the back. Paige Van Zant still game, able to then get on top, get out of that position with Amanda on her back, but did not clear her arm. And it wasn't even like she was elbow deep. She was shoulder deep in there, man. When you leave your arm like that against somebody with the grappling or Ribas, you see what happens. She takes it home with her. And that is a great win for the streaking Amanda Ribas. What's going on, Mystic? Yo, John, getting busy early, that doesn't begin to describe what's going on. What was that, a minute and a half? Perfect time to get that armbar position. Has her full gas tank left. Neither one of them are sweaty, so she can't slip out. Amanda Ribas, very, very happy, as she should be, with that quick submission victory. Woo. Let me get to the rest of my picks before everybody else come out, man. The night goes like this is going to be a short one, guys. Can we be so lucky? Is the magic in the air? About to find out. Usually this is the part where I go over the stats of the fight. But is it fucking worth it? Instead, I'm going to get you guys ready for the next one.
Who's the next fight?
Next fight, rematch. Rose Namajunas versus Jessica Andrade. Rose winning handedly early their last fight until Jessica slammed her on her goddamn neck and put her out cold. I have Rose winning, but she needs to do something about the power of Jessica Andrade. This time she only has to worry about it for 15 minutes as opposed to a championship fight, 25 minutes, but it is still there. All that to say, I do still have Rose Namajunas for the win on that one. As always, let's listen to what Amanda has to say. I'm going to turn it up real quick so you guys can hear. Amanda just thanking Paige Van Zandt for giving her this opportunity. We'll talk about what she just won and what Paige Van Zandt just lost as soon as Amanda's done talking. As always, these fighters give up a lot to be in there. Let's give them the time to talk. Yo, sir, what's going on, bro? Tell me you watching. Life is good, brother. Life is good. Who I got, let you know 2 seconds. Amanda is all smiles right now. Asking her to talk us through that submission victory. Amanda can't even answer the questions. She's so excited. She would be smart to have some type of soundbite, something memorable to say on the mic. It helps. Definitely helps. Amanda just asking for another big fight. This was the biggest fight of her career thus far. Amanda just all smiles, all energy right now. Gotta imagine the UFC's happy. Paige Van Zandt, her contract is up after this fight. Paige Van Zandt bet on herself. She lost that bet just now. The UFC pretty much has all the control. They're going to offer her what they're going to offer her. She's going to take it or not. Likely go to Bellator to join the hubby. But we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see. What a great win for Amanda Hebus. Congratulations to her. All right, let's get to this chat. Yeah, I thought Paige Van Zandt got out and was about to mount, but right to the armbar. Yeah, man, I was screaming that her arm was still in there. You could see Paige Van Zandt's shoulder was still in between the legs of Hebus. And if you leave your arm that deep against a grappler like Amanda, you see what happens. She's going to take it off. She's going to take it home with her. Mistake became a rapper. Send me your stuff, brother. I will listen. All right, let's see. Who do I have, Usman or Masvidal? Let's go through all my picks for the fight. Let's go. I did have Amanda winning via submission. I thought it was going to be the second round. But it's been a while since Paige Van Zandt was in there. And against someone like Amanda, streaking like that, all the confidence in the world against someone who a lot of people overlooking Paige Van Zandt. I just couldn't overlook the up-and-coming Amanda Hebus. She's really streaking right now in that division. Strawweight, one of my favorite divisions in the UFC, no lie. One of the most exciting divisions in the world, if you ask me. And that's saying a lot. Next fight, Jessica Andrade versus Rose Namajunas. I just went through it. I have Rose winning. She was tuning Jessica up last fight. Her hands and her footwork far, far beyond Jessica Andrade's. With that being said, Jessica's strong. She's a brick house. She's super stout, great grappling, great takedowns. As you saw, that's how she won the fight last time, by slamming Rose on her head, unconscious. So she's always game, but I have Rose Namajunas. Guys, 2 seconds. Israel Adesanya with the bleached hair. Not used to that. He's talking about how he got the cover. Check out my Instagram. at Mike Jesse MMA, I just posted the new cover for UFC 4, in which Israel Adesanya and Jorge Masvidal are gracing the cover. Dope cover. I like it. I like it a lot. And both of those men deserve that.
Early on dream has now come to fruition as you share the cover with BMF belt holder Jorge Masvidal. What was that cover shoot like?
All right, next, Peter Yan versus Jose Aldo for the vacant bantamweight title. Now, I say vacant if you guys are not hardcores, then probably wondering, well, how there's a championship fight with no champion. So the bantamweight champion, Henry Cejudo, retired in the octagon when he beat Dominic Cruz just a few months back. Pretty much came down to he wasn't getting paid enough. It wasn't worth it putting his body through that, through the weight cuts, through the training. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's been training at the highest levels for the last 20 years. He had had enough. He is no longer in the UFC. So now we have Peter Yan, the number 3 ranked fighter in the division, against Jose Aldo, the number 11th ranked. Jose Aldo fought Marlon Moraes. I believe is still ranked number 1 in the division. If not, he definitely should be. He fought a good fight. I had Jose Aldo winning, actually, and Marlon Moraes won a decision. Dana White said, I don't agree with that decision. Not only do I think Jose Aldo won, but I think he earned himself a title shot in his first fight at bantamweight. So we had Jose Aldo, whether he deserves to be there or not, which I'm going to say yeah, because like I said, I had him beating Marlon. At the end of the day, on paper, by the rule, does he? Of course not. It was a loss. You should not get a title fight off a loss. But it being a vacant title, I'm okay with it. I honestly think Peter Yan is the one who we may want to question if he deserves to be there. And that doesn't mean he should not be the favorite. He is the favorite, and I would say he should be. He's a younger fighter. He's a hungrier fighter. He's been on a tear in the UFC since he's joined. But when we look at his record, and we will dig into it right now, who has he beaten to earn a title shot? In my opinion, it should be Aljo in here against whoever the fuck you want to have him in there against. Aljamain Sterling has earned the title shot. The winning streak he's on. And then if you take out the Marlon Moraes loss, which any day of the week he can beat Marlon Moraes. He just got caught, so it is what it is. But Aljo just has been looking so good in the UFC of late, and he's beating higher caliber fighters. What he just did to Corey Sandhagen for Peter Yan to have a title shot over him, it just doesn't make sense to me. Yan beat Faber. I'm not giving him much credit to that. A third-round knockout of a guy who's over 40, who came out of retirement. Jimmy Rivera is beating him most of that fight. Peter Yan definitely ended the rounds better with like hard shots, but Jimmy Rivera was winning most of those rounds. Win over John Dodson. Okay. And then if we keep going, I'm gonna say a bunch of names that most of you guys won't even recognize. Peter Yan is the smart bet, but I'm gonna go Jose Aldo for that fight. He's beating the higher caliber people, and I've just seen him perform at a higher level. Peter Yan is in that prove it stage as far as I'm concerned. He very well could prove it tonight, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. May 2019, these ladies met, and it was a tremendous performance. Rose Namajunas looked so good. She was gliding all over the octagon, using the perfect game plan. But Jessica Andrade knew she had to close the distance. She knew she had to get her hands on her, and that's what she did. She rushed forward. She got a hold of her here. But the head was
Favorite 2 welterweights got to fight. Yeah, I feel you, bro. These are 2 of my favorites, too.
okay. Rose went back to work. Once again, using
The heart is with Jorge, though. The heart is with Jorge. I've been watching him since Kimbo Slice's backyard. All right, the next is the co-main event, Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. Like Max and like a very, very, very few amount of other people, I had Max winning that last fight. If you guys think I'm crazy, I can't say go back and watch it because I watched it 3 times. I had Max winning twice and Alexander winning once. The first time live when I saw I had Max, I watched it again. I said, okay, I see how Volkanovski won. I watched it again recently, and I just think Max did more. I think he did more in the Poirier fight too, but we're not going to get started on that. I think Max Holloway is smart. I think Max Holloway is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, featherweight fighters to ever grace the octagon. My heart and my head is going with Max Holloway to make the changes he needs to make to win this fight on the cards against Alexander Volkanovski. And I understand that's not the smart pick. I can't say it's just with the heart, man. The brain, too. I really think Max has it. Now, to answer your question, Serge, Kamaru Usman or Jorge Masvidal? Jorge Masvidal is coming off 5 days' notice, throwing a 15-hour flight and about 48 hours worth of quarantine after that. All he's really had time to do is cut weight. I'm sure he was training somewhat for Kamaru because he figured this was going to be his next fight. So I do think Jorge is going to be somewhat prepared. Jorge Masvidal, his nickname is Game Bread. He is literally ready on a minute's notice, as we saw what he did to Leon Edwards. After knocking someone out, he gave Leon Edwards a 3-piece and a soda. Jorge Masvidal is always ready to scrap. Kamaru Usman's coming off a camp. Is one of the strongest, if not the strongest wrestler in the welterweight division. He is a horrible matchup against Game Bread, since Game Bread usually struggles with wrestling heavy or grappling heavy fighters. Minus Ben Askren, who he sent to hell in about 5 seconds. The smart bet is Kamaru Usman. My pick 3 hours ago was Kamaru Usman. I'm no longer okay with betting against Jorge Masvidal. I feel like that man knows something we don't. And I think he's going to show the world in about an hour and a half. So for your main event, Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal, 3rd round KO. How about that shit? Let's go. UFC 4 looks a little weak. I don't know. I like those cages. I like all the different settings and everything. It doesn't, like, the graphics from 3 to 4 doesn't look as good as you would want. But we'll see what the gameplay is. I liked UFC 3. I thought it was pretty good. Israel channeling his inner Kevin Randleman with the hair. Facts. That is facts. That's exactly what I thought of. Him or Melvin Gillard.
Well, Thug Rose is more confident than
Sterling should definitely get the winner of tonight. If Sterling doesn't get the winner of tonight, man, what the fuck are they doing, right?
Rose told me she needed to go back to her roots, so she headed to Minnesota.
Yeah, I want Aldo to win, and I think he has it, man. I really think people are forgetting. And that man's only like 33, 34. He's been on top forever, but that man is still young. Come on.
Rose told me she normally is very nervous during fight week, but there are no nerves this time around. That peace comes from the confidence in her.
He about to get the
Rose
beats.
said tonight she doesn't want to just be a fighter inside the octagon, but she wants to be a ninja.
All right, who got this fight?
Oh, Thug Rose.
Yeah, Thug Rose.
Thug Rose. Ooh, sure it's not my great beer? Gone? Word. Good looks. People looking out. Thought it might be a couple of degrees. Y'all see that coming up on camera? Y'all know I'm damn near 40. Max only wins if he checks leg kicks. Alex chipped him. Those leg kicks were real, but if you look at Luke Thomas's breakdown, it wasn't just the leg kicks. Volkanovski was just disguising everything he was doing. It was really hard to get a beat on him. And then chopping those legs down definitely stopped the stance switching of Max. And that's what confuses him, how he switches where he is going. Sometimes he circles into your power hand, sometimes he circles into your weak hand. He switched it from fight to fight on Aldo. But it also stopped his stance switching. He's one of the most, if not the most, ambidextrous mixed martial artists on the planet. His orthodox is just as good as his southpaw and vice versa. It is wild. You don't usually see it. You usually see some guys are good offensively in both stances, but defensively, you see a little bit of slacking in whichever one that they're not more accustomed to. But it definitely changed. Those leg kicks definitely changed. I do agree that he has to check those leg kicks early. Only takes about 6 or 7 to change the fight. Yeah, those combos definitely, definitely landed combos throughout. And yeah, just like you just said, John, he kept confusing him. Kept confusing him. Guys, if you see me talking to somebody and you don't see anybody talking in your chat, it's because I am on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Get you some. Make sure you follow, thumbs up, subscribe, etc. on either platform. Much appreciated. For those who did not shell out for the pay-per-view, got something for you. Don't worry, be happy.
No shame there. She's an incredible champion, but she's back. She's a rematch with Rose. She's very confident coming into this one.
And she's still only 28 years of old, and she deserves a lot of credit for putting that belt on the line in China on the road against Zhang Weili just a few months after winning the belt. It was her first defense. The fight lasted 42 seconds. And you know she wants that Zhang Weili fight back in the worst way. If she can beat Donna Eunice tonight as a plus 175 underdog, you gotta think she might get another championship.
Just getting that link for y'all. Where else are you streaming? Yes, sir. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. Call me motherfucking Santa Claus. Gifts for all y'all. Oh, what up, Greg? You everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division.
I'm going to comment on there in 2 seconds.
Out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record.
Guys, if you know anyone with a flyer, suit collection, and Bruce Buffer, let me know.
116 pounds. Fighting out of Denver,
Because I don't believe you. You need more people.
former UFC strawweight champion and the number 2 ranked strawweight contender in the world.
Don't put out the link. It'll give people a reason to click away. Ooh, facts.
And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer.
Let's see, 2-8,
20 wins,
7,
7 losses. She's back.
3, 7, 9.
1 half inch tall, weighed in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Niterói, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion and the number 1 ranked strawweight contender.
Just got Andrade. Looks all business right now. Holy shit. She about to jump through the screen. Y'all see this?
Cut her hair too.
Yeah, man.
Joe Rogan has called Jessica Andrade.
She got that crazy Britney Spears haircut now.
I do think it's an appropriate comparison, and if she moved up to 25, she'd be an immediate title challenger. But she likes this weight class, believes her hands are faster, and certainly packs a lot of power at 115 pounds. This fight block is brought to you by GovX.com.
Title fight on the line
Who serve Andrade is in the yellow
for both ladies here. Whoever wins this, depending on how they win it, may very well be the next challenger.
For who?
Weili Zhang, Chinese champion. Savage.
Who, Jane?
Yeah. Rose always with the footwork. She wants to be in and out, not stay inside too long.
Why this is a rematch? Because how the last fight ended.
Yeah, and they're both pretty much like next up for a title shot, so you gotta have an eliminator.
Only in theaters Wednesday, August 12th, rated PG-13.
Beautiful jabs from Rose. A lot of head movement from Andrade, but not much offense. Other than those leg kicks. Leg kicks are pretty good. Nice jab from Rose, despite the head movement from Andrade. You see Rose clearly the longer fighter.
First fight, the way that she got hold of her, picked her up, and we all know what happened and how it ended. You know, nice right hand.
Nice cross for Rose.
It wasn't a fluke. You know,
Kick to the body caught, but Jessica's not able to do anything with it.
trying to fight her box
Rose just keeping that jab. Oh, nice cross. She ate a couple, Rose did. But she landed a cross as well. Nice 2-1.
I mean, that forward from her is just incredible. I mean, she just trained.
Oh, she's leading with that cross. Very interesting from Rose. She's landed it a few times now. Even put the jab behind it.
The business, of course, as you said, she got famous. Greg Nelson as well. I mean, that's an all-star corner right there.
She has trained extensively with
Rose just fantastic movement on the feet, man.
Vasily. And of course, you mentioned on the walk the Greg Nelson connection proving very powerful.
And you see she's not afraid to mix up the kicks. She's confident in her takedown defense, despite what happened last fight. Jessica's out the way of the real damage Rose does. Jessica landing a few of those hooks, but Rose looks unbothered. Nice jab from Rose. Andrade's doing better than she did last fight on the feet, though.
Previous fight in Brazil for Namajunas was her first fight outside the United States as a pro.
Rose is definitely a beast. Nah, she didn't get injured last time. She's got slammed to her neck. Yeah, I think she'll be a champion again, definitely. And Rose again leading with that cross instead of the jab. Throws a kick behind it. Flying knee attempt from Jessica. Again, leads with that too, Rose does. Oh, nice hook from Jessica. After eating a knee. Again, leading with the two, Rose is. Followed by a kick to the body. Absolutely. The 1-2 that time from Rose.
Justin got to sell out to get in.
Yeah.
Rose is too long for her.
Oh, leads again with the two. Just misses that kick. Jessica, just a lot of looping hooks. Some of them are landing, but not much. And she eats a couple knees. I wonder how long she can just keep throwing those heavy punches and missing like that. Exhausting and demoralizing. Yeah, Andrade's definitely improved in her stand-up. But it just still doesn't look like enough. Surprised there's not more takedown attempts this round.
Quite competitive first round. Slight advantage numbers-wise for Rose Namajunas.
Jessica better start them wrestling.
Good round for Rose. Yeah, Jessica definitely should turn this into like a nasty grappling match. I don't know why she. I guess she wants to show she's gotten better, but there's still a gap. There's still a gap in the striking between the two. Pat Barry in the corner of his longtime girlfriend Rose.
I know.
Oh, Jessica did land a few good leg kicks though. They really were heavy. Rose just so fluid on the feet. And look at his knee to the head. Wham. Beautiful Muay Thai clinch from Rose as well. Here we go, round two.
Striking coaches in the game. And we'll see if Namajunas can find an opening for one of those knees here, round two.
Andrade's using a lot of head movement, but not moving her feet much and not leading with the jab. Not putting anything behind those leg kicks.
So much pro
Rose is too good for that.
twice as much as the Rose.
You see, she's trying to rip to the body, which isn't a bad idea.
See that early advantage on the number.
But you can't just keep selling out to get in. Rose is going to wind up hitting you with something you don't like. Good head movement there from Jessica. As both ladies trade jabs. And Rose again leading with that two early. Doubles up on the jab there, Rose does. As Jessica lands two nice leg kicks. I wonder how many of those Rose can eat. See, she switches stances for a second. Gotta wonder if that's because of the leg kicks or not.
Right. She liked the way that first meeting ended, but did not like those early portions. She has made some adjustments. Yeah. Now we'll see if she can get that offense going.
Ooh, Jessica's done that uppercut a few times. It's getting closer and closer. You gotta watch that because that looks heavy as all hell.
It's always a classic technique when you're fighting a shorter fighter, certainly somebody 4 inches shorter. It's very easy to find their face.
Rose landing a couple nice crisp shots. And that kick to the body created a little bit of space. Smart.
To us a lot about that flow state. He used to be close to finding it here.
Yeah, she's so cool in there, she's absolutely professional, controls her emotions really well.
As both ladies trades, but Rose got the better of that exchange.
She really is, so technically perfect.
And all indications are, unlike UFC 237,
Ooh, nice body shot from Jessica. Eats a couple jabs. Oh, ate a left hand. Rose is landing. Jessica's landing a shot here and there. But Rose is landing at will at this point. Rose moving into that hook so she doesn't wind up on the end of it.
Turn this shit dirty and change the fight.
Oh! Rose goes for a flying knee. She's out there having a good time.
Was Pat still fight, yo?
Nah, Pat doesn't fight anymore. Nice jabs from Rose. Pat Barry very animated in that corner.
I can listen to that all night. And for all corporate and coaches out there, that's how you want it to be. Positive reinforcement.
Oh, the two follow with the one again from Rose. She's killing that combination all fight. It's got to bother Jessica just hearing Pat Barry in the corner all day. Andrade finally tries for a takedown. Almost 4 minutes into the second round. I don't know if she has enough in her. You see the striking advantage. 58 strikes to the head. Rose has landed to like the 17 Jessica has. If Jessica's trying to play the game of attrition, man, she's picked the wrong one. You can't just keep eating these hits and hope Rose tires out. She's a former champion. She has plenty of 5-round fights. This is a 3-round fight. Rose is not going to gas out. Oh, nice body shot again for Jessica Andrade. You could hear that thing. Jessica Andrade tries to flurry at the end. Great head movement from Rose. Woo! Flow like a butterfly out there, Rose, man.
Guys, body armor, the official sports drink of UFC.
She got to go all out now.
At 7-Eleven.
Yeah, Jessica Andrade has to go for broke. Even with how horrible MMA judges are,
She won both rounds.
you got it. You said what?
Her coach said she won both rounds.
Her coach told Jessica that she won for nah. Guys, I really hope Jessica Andrade's coach did not just tell her she's up 2 rounds.
Yep. She said you won both rounds.
Because she keeps getting punched in the fucking face. You see, if you just look at how they look, Rose is untouched.
She got a little red, but not as bad as Jessica, though.
Rose Namajunas looks fantastic after the year-plus layoff.
All right, round 3 is brought to you by P3.
They both got the same barber. Shut up. Yeah, bro. That's funny. Here we go, 3rd round of the 2nd of 5 fights tonight. The last of the non-title fights. Another good body shot from Jessica Andrade. Her best punch of the fight. Jab to the body for Rose. Oh, there we go. Nice head movement followed by some body shots for Jessica Andrade. Looking good early in this round. Yeah, Rose looks like she is not missing a beat. You said it, bro. She was absolutely fantastic. Right, this is when we need Joe Rogan in there. Thug Rose! Thug Rose!
I thought Joe Rogan was so good.
Oh no, or was that DC? God damn it. Jessica Andrade just missing that left hook. I really wish, and I really hope that her corner said that Rose has won both rounds. Oh, look at that cross. That's been Rose's best weapon.
Rose busted open.
Rose's nose leaking. Wonder if it's broken. It look a little bad, don't it? How did that happen?
The pressure on. Yeah, she busted her shit open.
Ah. Oh, that jab is stiff as fuck from Rose, though. Whew.
That one
When you see someone land a jab, now the other person's body just a little shake and stiff. Yeah, bro, that's a stiff jab. Jessica Andrade sees blood.
Jessica getting that uppercut in.
I told you to watch that uppercut. Didn't I say that shit? I'm good at my job, man. What's up?
Why don't you be a coach, bro?
Nah, I ain't that good. They are trading leather in the first half of the 3rd round. Oh! Oh!
Rose is stunned, bro.
Jessica Andrade, I believe, stuns Rose and then takes her down. Rose's nose looks horrible.
Disgusting.
Of course, Thug Rose, not very uncomfortable on her back. She does have her BJJ background. You see she tried to go up for either an armbar or a triangle. Unable to get either. But she is throwing submissions up, able to create space. Put her feet on the chest of Jessica Andrade, created space, and got up. Fantastic composure from the former champion. But goddamn, Jessica Andrade is strong. Rose with her face mangled, still just going forward.
Good kick.
Oh! That Nate Diaz 1-2 right there. Oh! Right hand over the top for Jessica. Whoo! Let's go.
Nice jab by Jessica.
Jessica just throwing right now.
She has to.
A nice 2 lands for Rose. Snaps Jessica's head back. Body shot and left hook for Jessica Andrade. Rose is trying to keep her off her. I really wish this was a 5-round fight now. Woo. Jessica Andrade trying to play the counter puncher. Oh, and Rose with the takedown. Jessica Andrade stepped right over. And Rose works her way back up. Yeah, Rose is banged up. Cut under her left eye. Nose looks broken. And just ate a hard left hook. Jeez. Nice jab for Jessica. 10 seconds left.
This has been a good ass fight.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I got 2-1 Rose.
What a fucking fight. I believe it was 48-47 Rose.
Rose got fucked up. That
But
last
goddamn, yeah, that's not even a cut. That's just swollen on her eye.
Her nose.
Oh, yeah, her nose is cut open, yeah.
God damn.
Her nose is cut open.
That's that cut me, man.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, I said 48-47, thinking it's a title fight. You're right. 29-28 Rose, agreed, both of you. Her face is looking rough, bro. My man Cully out here, what's going on, bro?
Yo, Pat Berger was
Yeah,
mad as
speaking
hell.
straight
He said
facts.
It was easy work.
Yeah, it was easy work until that third round. Jessica Andrade came out like a bat out of hell early. Definitely Jessica's best round. Really showed her maturation in that last round.
Would that be enough to make that a draw, or it's still 2-1 Rose?
Nah, 2-1 Rose. I don't think it was enough to be a 10-8 round to create a draw.
She just dominated that.
She
last-
dominated the round.
She did. She did. Rose is beat up. Take out some weak ass punches. I mean, they're 115 pounds, bro. What do you want? Some savages, though. Third round looks like the punch differential is a push, but Jessica Andrade clearly landed the stronger punches in the third round. All right, we're going to hear them announce the winner. Again, I got 29-28 Rose.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Anders Olsen scores it 29-28. Namajunas,
It's about to be a split decision.
29-28. Andrade. And Vito Paolini scores it 29-28 for the winner by split decision. Paul Rose.
There we go. I got scared for a minute, man. These judges are bad. These judges are bad. How the fuck do you give Jessica Andrade the first or second round? Like, what kind of coke do they have in Abu Dhabi? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, she damaged her face.
Yeah, Rose's face is bad.
Oh my God.
Rose's face is not good right now. She needs ice. She needs a couple of weeks away from the camera.
She was a bag on her head.
But she showed everyone why her name is Thug Rose. Because she is about that fucking life, man. Holy shit. Tough as nails, Rose Namajunas is. You see why she's a former champion. And I have to see her versus the current champion, Weili Zhang.
Who you got in that one?
I don't know. My boy asked who I got in Rose versus Weili Zhang, and I have no idea. No idea.
Yo, her shit fucked up, though. Would you think they'll do a third one between them two, though?
Not anytime soon. Yeah, Rose going to win a title fight. She don't want this fight again. Michael Bisping wants to see the trilogy as well. I don't understand how any judge gave Jessica either of those first 2 rounds. It makes no sense to me. Zero.
No, she probably should. If her corner told her, like, you lost those 2 rounds, she probably went hard. They told you won those 2 rounds.
Right. It is predictable that MMA judges are going to suck. Let's listen to what Rose has to say. I'm going to turn this up real quick, and I'll be right back.
Preparation. It seemed like you were having a lot of fun in there tonight. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, it was fun, man. I just was in the right state of mind. That's everything.
So it seemed like
Rose saying it's all about the mindset. She was in the right state of mind this time.
banked a couple rounds. How did you feel overall about your striking acumen early in the fight?
Early on the fight, I was great, and then I think she turned on the desperation button and started really unloading. So,
She said early on she was great.
she caught me a couple times, obviously.
Jessica threw on the desperation in the third round and landed those powerful shots
That jab.
And you made a lot of adjustments. Did you feel
that created that cut on her nose
led to the desired result?
and that swollen eye.
That you guys tried to make
Yeah, Rose's jab was monstrous, bro.
Oh, yeah, it was,
Yeah.
part is just getting right
That
with
jab
That's
worked for
number
2
one.
rounds because it kept her away.
Everything else just kind of,
Definitely.
If Jessica kept that pressure on, she probably could have won that.
just love them when I do again. You know, that was everything.
Yeah, I want to see them do X Fighters as well. The question is, will they be better? I don't think it's a definite, but it's worth a try at this point, man. You got nothing to goddamn lose.
Road cut in the back.
might we see you return, and do you think you've done enough?
Yeah, every card there's a wild decision. I can't believe Rose almost just got robbed for that fight. Crazy.
For the end of the year, but
I don't wonder what did that to her eye like that. Yeah, I wish they would have showed it. A lot of times they'll have a replay showing what caused that injury. I have no idea what caused that swollen eye or the nose, honestly.
oh wait, can I say something? Okay,
She looks hurt inside.
my fight came for Susie. She found cancer, so if anybody wants to help out with that, you know, just we love you, Susie.
We all love seeing
She's giving a shout out to a friend going through something.
you're making me emotional with that gesture tonight, Rose. Thank you so much. We'll see you on
Rose always first class.
the units. Exacts her revenge against
Congratulations to Thug Rose.
Who was that girl she beat up twice? Jabanoski or something like that?
Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave her the business twice.
And then the first time she fucking hella shit.
All the time.
Oh,
She still talks shit. Yeah.
Rose came in with the damage.
Yeah, they got the judges doing all, like both of them got them doing boxing, MMA. Makes no sense.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Peter Yan. 14-1. Like I said, guys, it's not that I'm not a believer in Peter Yan. I think he's great. I think he's really, really good, I should say. He hasn't shown greatness yet. That doesn't mean he's not great. Doesn't mean he doesn't have it. If you guys have been with me before, you know I always say, you got to show me. You got to show me. Jose Aldo has shown us for the last decade what he's about, what he can do, who he can do it to. I think he's going to do it tonight. We're about to find out, though. The first of 3 title fights. Jose Aldo, the greatest featherweight to ever grace the goddamn octagon, against Peter Yan, young up-and-comer, undefeated in the UFC thus far. Let's take a look at their recent records. Before they were talking about taking the judges away from ringside and putting them in individual booths and watch the fight on the screen instead. Reason being they thought that it was the crowds. Yeah, it's clearly not the crowds, because there is no goddamn crowds and they're still horrible. So yeah, I thought that might be a thing too. But if COVID has taught us nothing else, it's that MMA judges still suck.
Your boy Mike Perry out here calling motherfuckers niggas and shit. Like,
Oh my God, Mike Perry. Oh my goodness, bro. You guys already know Mike Perry has decided that not only can he say the N-word, but he will continue saying the N-word to whoever the fuck he wants to say the N-word to. And if you have a problem with that or anything else Mike Perry has to say, you won't get these hands. Man, woman, child, dog, cat, bird. If you have something to say to Mike Perry and he's had a couple mojitos in him, he's going to give you that work. So I'm going to tell you guys a story that just happened this week. And you're going to think, that's fiction, it's embellishing. It's 100% true. It all fucking happened, and it's exactly how it happened. Your boy Mike Perry's out with his girl or fiance or wife. They're at a bar. a situation happens in which he knocks someone the fuck out. There's not video of that, so I won't comment so much on that other than he knocked someone out and gave him the business. A young lady is then telling him to get, asking him to get out. They're talking, blah, blah, blah. Mike Perry then gets upset. He hears they're calling the cops and says, no, well, I'm going to stay so that you guys don't lie to the cops. Okay, kind of understandable. You want to stay and give your side of the story? But he's yelling. And for some reason, some senior citizen thought, you know what I should do to this 200-pound, jailhouse ripped, fighting-looking guy with tattoos on his face? I'm going to mock him. I'm going to make fun of how he's saying shit. That's going to be cool. That's going to be a good way to end my night at the bar. Wrong. He was fucking wrecked. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Mike Perry said, don't do it to the old man. The old man decided to then do it. Mike Perry said some things to him and then knocked him the fuck out. Afterwards, more people told him he was out of control. He told the young lady who was the hostess or waitress, you're not on my side, bitch. Repeatedly. Another old man, like he was trying to break it up, until Mike Perry gave him the, I'll knock your old ass out too look, in which time he backed the fuck out. Now, the smartest person in this video, if you guys remember way back when I started this long ass story, he was with his girlfriend / fiance or wife, whatever the fuck she is. Note I never mentioned her again in that story. As soon as Mike Perry started walling, she was going poof. Out of the camera, out of the bar, out of the situation. You know why? Because she knows when the jailhouse ripped 200-pound angry guy on mojitos with tattoos on his face starts wilding and saying he gonna fuck somebody up, he probably will. True story, guys. True fucking story. What do you do with Mike Perry? You put that man in counseling, hope it sticks, and you put him in a cage again against someone for our entertainment. Those are the facts. They're not going to suspend him or anything crazy like that. They're going to tell him to get counseling. He's going to go to his mandated counseling. Hopefully he becomes a better person. He'll definitely still be in the cage punching people in the face. I think the funniest part of the story is that Mike Perry, the man who I just described, was over there getting tipsy on mojitos. That's pretty cool.
He retired though, right?
Oh yeah, Cejudo retired. That's why this fight is happening tonight. So they're showing you the story of like why the title's vacant.
Everybody, thank you so much, but Triple C's out. You guys have to hear my explanation.
They need detailed stats kept by a third party because obviously they confused. Yeah, what's weird is that the judges aren't able to see the stats. That makes no fucking sense. Why shouldn't a judge who's judging the fight see the stats? That makes no fucking sense. He retired because he wasn't getting enough money.
No, Dan White was like, motherfucker.
Corner woman. Yeah, her too. Yeah, that too. That too. You like give him the live strike stats, maybe, I don't know, but something. Yeah, it makes no sense how they don't have all the stats. It makes zero sense to me. I don't get it. You would think give them all they could to make the right decision. I don't know. You should definitely have more than 3 too. Maybe 7. Even 5 is better. Perry needs help. I don't know what his deal is, but for everyone to walk away from him, camp, training partners, friends, etc., something's toxic with him. I mean, it's clearly him. He's the common element in that equation. It's clearly something with Mike Perry. In all seriousness, of course, we hope that he gets help, not only for him, but for these people he keeps fucking sleeping. I'm not going to say the old man was an angel, though. That old man maybe did not deserve to get his ass sent to hell, but he should have shut the fuck up. Like, I don't understand what in him thought that was the guy to fuck with. Like,
He probably thought those muscles was fake.
man, he found out the hard way, bro.
He thought those
FYI, guys, message from Mike Jesse MMA. If you see a guy in an Affliction graphic t-shirt and he's bulging out of it and he's yelling with spiked gelled hair and tattoos on his face, pull out your camera, but shut the fuck up. He was confused about taxes. Yeah, he needs help with those taxes too. Yeah, but I hear it's not easy. I hear it's not easy when you're not an employee like UFC fighters. And I don't know his obsession with N bombs. He loves it. He loves it. That's his thing. That's his thing. I don't fucking get it either. Best interview all year, followed up by Barroom Brawl Entertainer of the Year. Possibly gonna have to compete with Beyonce. That eye was bad, bro.
Who made that Xbox One group?
Josh did.
And he got like what, 30,000 people in that motherfucker?
39. Yes, sir. That group is growing. Jose Aldo, a.k.a. Scarface, in the building. Looking confident and ready. That's what I'm talking about. This is Jose Aldo I want to see. There's no crowd and you can still feel the energy. I love how they did the octagon on the island too. Not a huge arena with a bunch of empty seats. They enclosed it. This is a nice setup. I like it. That's cool. They did do good on Fight Island. They did do good.
Michael Bisping needs to come back there and fight somebody, yo.
Nah, Bisbee, man, he pretty much got one eye now.
That's why he retired, right?
Yeah. Yeah, his eye's fucked.
Boy, he got punched so much.
Forget exactly what happened to it. I forget exactly what happened to it, but it's just been getting worse and worse. He said towards the end of his career, he's pretty much blind in that eye.
Who he beat for the championship? Rocco.
Rocco, Luke Rocco, yeah, he knocked him out. Short notice, 10 days notice, I believe.
Rocco, I beat him again like I did the last time.
Yep, that's what he thought. That's what he thought. Ain't been right ever since.
He hasn't been right ever since?
Nah. What do you think about Aldo at bantamweight instead of featherweight? I love it, man. Like I said, him versus Marlon Moraes, I had Aldo winning. I thought he looked great. I thought he looked fantastic. I thought he did enough to get the win 2 rounds to 1. I think he looked good. He said he felt good, and I believed him. He didn't seem to gas out, really. We're going to see him now in 5 rounds. He doesn't historically have the best gas tank. We're going to see if he has a better gas tank at 135. He doesn't look sunken in this time like he did last weight cut. I think he did it even better this time. I really like it. I really, really like the move to bantamweight. And like I said, I think he looked good. I think he looked crisp. Thought he looked strong. Thought he looked fast. And Marlon Moraes, I think Marlon Moraes is a tougher route than Peter Yan.
It's going to be a good fight.
I think if he says he feels better, I believe him. Exactly. I definitely believe him. If he really felt that way, he probably should have made the move earlier. Yeah, but he struggled early in his career for 145. Honestly, a lot of those guys, especially in certain countries, they just really, really stubborn in how they cut their weight. So he was cutting the weight how he was cutting it, and he was struggling. So he thought, oh, I'm too big for 145. There was rumors about him moving to 155 several times to fight Frankie Edgar, to fight BJ Penn, to fight Khabib before. There were rumors about him going up to fight Khabib. And then, look, he went the other way. He said he got a nutritionist for the first time ever. He dieted the right way for the first time ever. And he said this weight cut's better than, easier than going 145. So, yes, I agree with you. It does look like he should have gone to 135 earlier. But that man reigned for 10 years at 145. Moved down for what? Weight cut for what, right? And then once he lost to Max Holloway, he was still beating everybody not named Max Holloway. So, I do like the weight cut to 135, but he just didn't have much reason after losing until he lost twice to Max Holloway. And then the only reason that he would have to move down after that was if he wanted to do a title run at another weight class. We weren't sure if he was going to be in the UFC in 2020. We didn't know if he was going to be in the UFC 2018-19 when he was arguing over his contract and saying he wanted to retire and play soccer. So there's a lot that goes into that. I am happy to see him comfortable and looking great again at 135, but I get why it didn't happen earlier too. Last cut like a junkie in weigh-ins. Yeah, the last cut he looked bad. Weighing in at 135, he looked bad. He said he didn't feel bad, but he looked fucking horrible. This weight cut, not much, and it looked like he filled out really good. Peter Yan still doesn't look like the much smaller guy, at least as of yet. Haven't seen them get closer. But Peter Yan not small for 135 either. But man, I don't know. I feel like Jose Aldo, if he brings out those leg kicks or some body shots, whoo, long night for Peter Yan. Long night. He could have been first double champ. Ooh, that would have been some shit. That would have been some shit. The first champ. Don't forget the first double champ. The first person, in the sense, the first person to be a champion in 2 weight classes, I believe, was BJ Penn. If it wasn't BJ Penn, it was Randy Couture. Yes, sir. Whoever wins this fight is the 135-pound champion of the world, Craig. Reach advantage, Jose Aldo, by 3 inches. Half an inch height advantage to Peter Yan. Oh, Jose Aldo now ranked 6th. Why the hell did that website have him 11th? That's probably his 145 ranking. Sorry about that earlier, guys. Do not label me fake news. Jose Aldo looks strong. We'll see if his hype. Aldo's def another level than Faber. 100%. 100%. Can you imagine Jose Aldo in there, what he would do to Uriah Faber? Come on. He would do disgusting things to Uriah Faber right now at this point in their careers. And I think Moraes is much better than Faber too. 1,000%. And I think Marlon Moraes versus Peter Yan, I think Marlon Moraes wins that 5 out of 5 times. Buffer always come through dripping. Yeah. Professional. What am I sipping on? A little bit of whiskey. Keep it classy. You understand? If Aldo wins and gets Sterling next, Yan Moraes would be dope on the same card. That, 100%. Moraes either versus Sandhagen or Yan. If he's smart, he goes for Yan. Yan was the one in the title fight. Marlon Moraes, that would give him a clear path back to the title, which I do want to see him get another title shot. I thought he looked good early against Henry Cejudo. I think he mismanaged his energy, as Conor McGregor says. But I do. Marlon Moraes is one of my favorite fighters in this division. Guys, when did 135 get so goddamn exciting? We're going to dig into that weight class after this fight. Talk about what's next for both of these fighters after this fight. But 135 has slowly become one of the premier weight classes in the UFC.
Well, you can argue there is no deeper top 10 right now in all of mixed martial arts than the UFC's bantamweight division.
Guys, if the video's on delay and you just heard John Anik say that, I said that shit first.
Bantamweight champion once again, will it be Jose Aldo or the Russian boxer Petr Yan? The minus 240 favorite tonight.
So John Anik get his own commentary.
Plus 200. This fight clock is brought to you by GovXCast.
Here we go.
For those who serve,
Round 1, Jose Aldo versus Peter Yan for the first of 3 title fights tonight. Both men working the jab early. Nice leg kick for Peter Yan. Want to see if Jose Aldo sticks to not using those leg kicks like he has in his last 33 fights, or if he goes vintage and breaks them out. As Bisping says the same goddamn thing. Guys, I swear if there's a delay, it's not me just saying what I hear them say. And it's that damn good, you understand? Oh, nice looping left hand from Jose Aldo. Meanwhile, Peter Yan with the straighter Jab throwing it out there. Oh! Couldn't tell if that right hand connected. Nice leg kick for Jose Aldo. There we go. Petr Yan returns it with one of his own. Now let's see if Jose Aldo bring that. Oh, right hand from Petr Yan. He's landing that right hand. Jose Aldo got rocked. Petr Yan packing some heat in that right hand. Jab to the body for Petr. Oh, nice leg kick from Aldo. There we go. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Nice body shot for Jose. I said if he works the leg kicks and body shots, it's going to be very interesting tonight. But he's got to be careful because Peter is throwing some heat early. Nice jab for Jose. Jose Aldo stalking. Petr Yan in that warning track outside where the logos are. Jose Aldo not taking advantage of that, though. Not cutting him off. Letting Petr retake the center of the octagon.
They trying to get his timing.
Neither man committing to but so much forward pressure. Both very respectful of each other's power. Head kick attempt from Petr. Jose blocked most of it, though. Of course, as I always say, even if you block a head kick, that shit is still landing, still doing damage, even if it's to your arms. Nice 1-2 from Jose. Nice jab. Yeah, he is mixing it up. Just misses that leg kick, Jose does. As Petr Yan lands a jab to the chest of Jose. Nice body shot. The left hand of Petr. Right hand lands for Jose.
Aldo's got that 1-2 every time he wants to use it.
Nice right hand over the top for Petr. Nice leg kick from Jose again. Followed by jab. That jab is stiff from Jose Aldo. Both men have landed nice shots. Head kick attempt blocked. Oh, another big right hand over the top from Petr. Body kick from Petr. Nice. Takedown attempt for Jose. Almost lands it. But Petr able to get out. And now in the guard of Jose Aldo. Petr Yan landing nice ground and pound. Jose needs to get up. If he landed that takedown, that could have been enough to win the round. Petr Yan lands a body shot, hurts Jose Aldo. Jose's hurt. 5 seconds to go. That body shot really hurt Jose Aldo. Oh, man.
That body shot came.
Wow.
That shit came from the moon.
Yeah, for real.
He caught back on that body shot.
Shit. That takedown turned out to be really bad for that takedown attempt turned out to be really bad for Jose.
You better be glad that shit was 30 seconds left.
Yeah, he looked good until that ground and pound. First round definitely Yan.
Hope he can survive. That right is getting me. His leg kicks is working, but he's not using them enough.
Yeah, definitely needs to use those leg kicks more. Hopefully not a rib injury. We're about to find out. Because you know Petr Yan's going to go right back to the body. Whatever it was really hurt Jose. Petr Yan invigorated by that. last sequence of that round. Rightfully so. Landed some good shots on the feet. Ended it with a ground and pound.
Breathing heavy.
All right, so here we go with the start of round two. A strong conclusion to round one for the favorite, Petr Yan.
If body language tells you anything, the look on Aldo's face was a slight look of concern, and on the flip,
Jose Aldo with the Muay Thai stance.
jumping up and down, very happy with the way that round ended, looking to continue round two in a similar fashion.
Yeah, you can definitely see the bruising on his body.
Yan content to work out the orthodox stance here early round two. He will switch.
Aldo seems okay.
Leg kick partially checked from Petr Yan.
There was that triple kick.
Oh, checked by Petr Yan. There we go. That one landed for Jose.
Like Yan raised that kick so as to check it, but immediately switches stance.
Oh, nice body kick for Jose.
There was a nice block as well from that body kick from Yan.
Steve Runboy Thompson wondering aloud if maybe it's a
Yeah, agreed. I thought Aldo was going to take that round
He had the round.
until he went for that takedown. He's got to follow up when he throws that either that straight right or left. Block that head kick. But he's got to follow up. He can't just throw a cross out there and not follow it up with something. You saw Rose following up with the jab after landing that.
Oler's not throwing no combinations.
Right.
Almost in the pocket, toe to toe with one of the fiercest strikers that we've ever seen. Just like I said, calm, composed, he knows
Y'all stand-up was good.
he deserves his title shot, and he's not faced by the greatness of Jose Aldo.
Jose so far looks like he's in it. Oh, nice body shots from Jose Aldo. Just getting out of the way of those big shots from Yan. Jose Aldo definitely playing it safe for this round. Nice leg kick again for Jose. Eventually those are going to add up if this fight goes the distance. Body shot from Petr. Another leg kick from Jose. And you see Petr Yan switch stances.
His legs are hurting.
And now Jose attacking that leg. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. This is what Jose Aldo used to do. Cut them down.
That other leg now. That other leg's hurt.
Test the defense of Petr Yan in that new stance. This isn't where he likes to be. Throw a power shot. See if he can get out the way. Jose Aldo has that leg hurt. He needs to take advantage. I know he wants to play it safe because Petr Yan still has that heat. But he needs to press. Yeah, Aldo's looking good. Throwing a lot more leg kicks, which is really opening it up for him. But he needs to be throwing more. Nice two lands for Yan. Yeah, definitely.
Well, you better throw some punches and bunches, bro.
Keep those leg kicks up and got to stay out of the way of those power shots.
You can tell that left leg is hurt. Well,
Yeah.
Back on it.
Oh, nice body kick. Remember what he did to Jeremy Stevens, one of the toughest motherfuckers in the UFC, with hitting him to the body. You see the back of Jan's left calf is just red. Might be swollen. Oh, good head movement from Jose. Body shot from Jose Aldo again. What did I say, guys? Leg kicks, body shots.
Those punches will lose their steam with those continued body shots. and leg
100%. My boy says the steam is going to get off of those punches with some more leg kicks. And he's right. Oh! Upstairs that time! I think he hurt him. That's the benefit of throwing him low so often. Then you throw it upstairs and catch him.
Yeah, you just went right back.
Yep. Petr Yan switched back to orthodox stance. Jose Aldo threw a leg kick, and Yan went right back into southpaw. Nice body shot again from Jose. Nice jab. Watch for Peter Yan to do some heat. Yep.
He's dripping now.
Good head movement from Jose Aldo.
Ooh, good body.
Let's go. It's a fucking fight now. 1 round to 1.
Yo, look at that. Look how red that body is, yo.
Ooh.
Hey, too.
Yeah, you see his calf? His calf is getting redder and redder.
He's not going to survive 5 rounds if he's doing the body.
I can't believe Jose, after being close to being finished last round, looked so good this round. Look, tearing up the thigh and the calf. Guys, anybody at home who's saying, oh, it's just kick to the legs, you don't fucking understand.
His punches landing that round. There's not as much heat on him. Like it was
Nah,
the first
definitely. And like I said, like his offense isn't as crisp and clean from that stance. Aldo definitely wearing it better, yeah. Aldo looks fully recovered.
He is.
He looks cool, calm, and collected.
I think he just took that round just to recover, and it worked.
And don't forget, Jose, no stranger to 5-round fights. He was the champion for 10 goddamn years. Put some respect on his name, you understand? CK.
It's 1-1. It's definitely 1-1.
It's got to be 1-1. I mean, these judges are garbage, but it's got to be 1-1. Oh, good kick from Jose.
Yeah, he kicked at the solar flex like that.
Nice left hand. Jose feeling it. The confidence is out here. Nice kick to the body from Peter Yan. Another one. Push kick that time. But that body kick Aldo landed. You can just hear it. Nice cross for Yan. Yan definitely bringing it this round.
He has to. That second round look for him. Ooh.
Nice 1-2 for Yan. Yan very aggressive early. You see he doesn't want to eat any leg kicks, though. Nice jab from Peter Yan. That body shot, though, that Jose Aldo just landed. Beautiful.
Y'all's covering up, bro. That shit.
Oh, right in the liver that time. Tacked it again. Yeah, Jan's staying southpaw because he doesn't want to get kicked in his calf anymore. Oh, those body shots. Let's go. Peter Yan covering up. Those body shots from Jose Aldo are disgusting.
Very high level. Now the guy really making any mistakes here. The referee didn't minimize Jan's fingers.
Oh, Peter Yan landed a nice body shot just now. Another leg kick for Jose Aldo. Another one. And then followed by a knee. Peter Yan not switching stances. I think he realized his defense is not as good at southpaw. As I say that, Peter Yan tells me to shut the fuck up and switches to southpaw. Good head movement from Jose Aldo. Not staying on the center line, so he's not there when Jan's throwing these looping punches. Jan's got to do more than just standing up straight and walking forward. Jose Aldo is just picking him apart now. Peter Yan did throw a lot of punches just now. He did not land most of them. He landed none of the power shots. That head movement from Aldo. Ridiculous. He's got to throw some more, though. He looked good early this round. He doesn't want the last thing the judges see be Peter Yan throwing a bunch of these punches like this.
Don't let up on the round and keep pressing. Ooh.
Peter Yan opening it up. Lands a nice combo. Couple to the body, then the hook over top. Oh, nice knee from Aldo. Nice elbow from Peter Yan. Ten seconds left in the third round. Very close round. Oh, spinning back elbow attempt from Jose Aldo. Wow, that was a close-ass round, guys. That was close. I'm going to give it to Aldo because he looked so good early, but I don't know. That was a close one. Those body shots, oh. Yeah, let me see if I can check these stats real quick.
It was close. I got Aldo with a little slight edge.
Yeah, definitely close. Yeah, I give it to Aldo too.
Yan tried to finish that shit towards the end.
Right. All right, let's see.
This will be the second time in Jan's career that he has realized a fourth round. Career title fight appearances for Jose.
Yeah, third round, Peter Yan, 45 strikes landed. Jose Aldo, 36.
Come on, Aldo, start strong.
Jose Aldo, the first time he has seen a championship round since
Aldo doesn't capitalize enough on opportunities. Agreed. Agreed, man. I wish he was a little bit more aggressive.
Fast combination. But the defense of Aldo just fantastic. Now that's Aldo got clipped there. Look at him again, toe to toe, right there. That's a cliched expression, toe to toe.
Jose Aldo looking to work a trip in there.
Entire fight. In the fourth round, neither guy's taking a step backwards. I mean,
Oh, nice body kick from Peter Yan.
So who's the greatest UFC heavyweight of all time? You can find out Saturday, August 15th, as the champion Stipe Miocic puts his gold on the line against Daniel Cormier. Also, Junior Dos Santos versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. You can purchase UFC 252 through ESPN Plus 3 weeks prior on ESPN and ESPN Plus at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you Saturday, August 15th.
hit the body, beautiful there.
Oh, nice combination for Yan.
Every time one of
Wonder if Jose is tired.
feel the response. They are so evenly matched in speed, technique, power, determination, will, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they both want to win so much.
Who has more left in the gas tank in these championship rounds?
Official, but Jan starting to land at a better clip, 54% versus 47% for Aldo. And all
Nice knee to the body for Aldo.
best in terms of the significant strikes in the UFC for the Russian boxer Jan.
That was a nice combo from Jan. That time he just kind of let the punches go a little more freely, not looking
There we go.
in every shot.
Jose landed a couple shots inside to clinch. Nice body shot again for Jose. Oh, nice knee to the body for Yan. Almost gets the outside trip as well.
Jan went for a major out-to-read.
Oh, those definitely tired. God damn it.
Again, numbers close here in round 4.
3 strikes in it.
I'm not sure Jose Aldo has enough energy to press forward. Petr Yan still looks fresh. And he's all over Aldo.
Aldo's fucking tired.
Yeah, he's definitely tired. Oh, and he's only moving backwards. He's moving straight back, which is horrible. Petr Yan's literally chasing him around the cage.
The person gonna have some steam like he did the first round.
Petr Yan just walking Aldo down. Anytime he gets in the range, throwing strikes. Good leg kick, followed by a right hook, then left to the body. Oh, Petr Yan with the combinations. Uppercuts in the clinch. Aldo bloodied up. Nice trip for Yan. Jose Aldo needs to get up. Oh, no. Petr Yan stacking him.
Keep that pressure, they won't stop this fight.
Jose Aldo needs to get his feet on the chest of Petr Yan and kick him away. All right, Petr Yan now in the guard fully of Jose Aldo. .30 seconds left. Petr Yan landing ground and pound again. Landing nice solid shots on Jose Aldo.
This is how the first round was.
Oh, man.
Aldo, you need a sensory beat, bro.
Aldo could definitely use a sensu beam right now. Fuck. Definitely a round for Petr Yan.
I got 2-2.
I think it's 2-2.
That's good. That's good talk from the corner.
Yo, yeah, word. His corner know what the fuck they're talking about. Said it might be 3-1 him. Facts.
Not Jessica's corner. They said you up 2-0. Like, what are you talking about? Ooh,
Yeah, I got a 2-2, man. I got a 2-2.
Yeah. Because the round that he the one, he definitely won them. 1 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
The 3, I got the slight edge with Aldo.
Yeah, 3 I gave to Aldo, but who knows? Who knows? My man Wobbly says Yan will win.
Jesus Christ.
What was it?
51 to 27.
Oh, severely outstriked last round, Jose Aldo was. Here we go. Oh! I was about to say, what does Jose have left? He's 2 shots. Jose is about to get finished, guys. Fuck, I don't want to see this. Jose Aldo on the ground. Petr Yan now in half guard. About to have a crucifix out of half guard. I don't think I've even seen that before. Petr Yan trying to get full mount. But Jose Aldo not allowing that right knee out of his guard. And Petr Yan got him in a crucifix again from half guard. That is savage. Jose Aldo needs to do something. He can't get his arm out. He's out of the crucifix position now. But Petr Yan's just going to get him right back in it. Crucifix position again. Aldo is in trouble. Every time he gets... Oh, that elbow. Yikes. Peter Yan now on the back of Jose Aldo.
He got the back. He gonna choke him out.
Jose Aldo needs to fight the hands while working his way up. That is not easy, especially against someone with the apparent gas tank of Peter Yan. He still looks as fresh as he did the first round. Oh, these hammer fists are a savage. Jose Aldo's just covering up. They're going to end this fight in a few more strikes.
He must want to make America great again.
Yeah, Peter Yan definitely and clearly is mentally strong, man.
It's done.
Those are facts. Because for him to survive some of the strikes he's in this fight and some of the positions he's been in this fight,
Let him open, yo.
to be putting his beating on Aldo, oh my God. How many strikes are you going to let him eat? Jose Aldo just covering up. You got to save him from himself. Come on. Ah, fuck.
Even they say it needs to be stopped.
Come on. And the referee waves it off a minute and a half too late. Jose Aldo torn up. Looked game. He looked ready. He looked prepared. Peter Yan. I said I was not picking Aldo because I didn't believe in Peter Yan. I picked Jose Aldo because Peter Yan had to show me that he had greatness in him. He just showed that shit.
Yo, that elbow split.
Because, man, this wasn't even, oh, Jose looked old. Jose looked fantastic. Peter Yan just looked better. Yikes.
That leg hit was quick as hell.
Because he wasn't doing nothing after that. He stopped attacking that leg. And he recovered and went to that.
Yan just came out,
Yo, this elbow right here, yo.
guns blazing to start the round. And when he dropped Aldo, it was over. He beat the shit out of Aldo for about the last 4 minutes. That fight could have been stopped a minute and a half ago. And Peter Yan is your new 135-pound champion. Glad I didn't put the money I was going to put on Aldo. Yikes. I did not know Peter Yan was that good. Congratulations to him.
Think Jose, you think, what's his name? Think he's gonna come back and fight Yan now?
Nah.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of the 5th round, referee Leon Roberts called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by TKO and
What a victory for Peter Yan. The biggest win of his UFC career. And I really, really, really hope that the next time we see him in the octagon is versus Aljo. Because Aljo deserves that title shot.
Well, he was at his merciless best tonight. Pyotr Yan, 27 years of age.
Yeah, that was definitely nuts, bro.
That was an asshole.
Killers waiting in the wings. But tonight,
I feel bad for Aldo as well.
Russia's finest, the new champ is Pyotr Yan.
look at this guy celebrating in style, and rightly so. I believe the second world champion from Russia, certainly the first from Siberia. He said they only exist over there. I'll tell you what, this man
We not only have 2 more fights, we have 2 more title fights. How lucky are you fucks? What a night. What a savage. Petr Yan, again, you're 135-pound UFC champion of the world.
Take a look at some of the action. King Elmo there.
Jose Aldo had his spots. Jose Aldo looked great often. Can you grab that? But man, oh man, Petr Yan earned that victory.
Yo, superstar. That boy universe. That's the first time I seen you in a shirt, yo.
As always, I'm gonna turn this up so that we can hear what Petr Yan has to say.
Good, bro. How you been? High school. You're a high school graduate now, man.
What's going on?
That should cheer that Solomon. Watch that man grow up, yo. He said?
I expected it to be a hard fight, but then he hit my leg and I had to have this first.
Let's see.
So got you up a little bit, but then you stayed composed and stayed in the fight.
I wonder if Cejudo will come out of retirement for Yan. I don't see that happening. I don't see.
Late. Did you get the sense that he was
Cejudo didn't get the money that he wanted before. I don't see him getting the money that he wanted for Yan. I'd watch it. I'd definitely like to see that fight. I just don't see it happening.
Or you just tweeted that?
Oh, no, somebody in the chat. UFC shows out for my birthday every year. Yeah, facts. Fight week. Cejudo's still running his mouth this whole time. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he's still running his mouth on Twitter. Yeah, I don't see him coming out of retirement.
after the third round started attacking. And that's exactly what happened. Piotr, a few weeks ago you became a father for
Cejudo called them both chumps fighting over the second place.
the youngest champions in UFC
I'm not going to call them chumps, but they are fighting for second place.
means in this loaded division to be the guy at the top.
No way you think Cejudo's worse than Covington. Stop it.
What happened?
My boy said Cejudo's worse than Kobe Covington. All right, let me get these stats ready for you guys for the next fight. Then we're going to take a look at the 135-pound division. What's next for each man. And then we'll look at what's next in Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski, part 2.
Motivates to have a baby kid as this close to a fight. So thank you so much to everybody. Thank you to Russia. Thank you to
How you guys feeling about Max Holloway's new hair? Not a fan.
And you are now the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion. We look forward to your first title defense, but go enjoy the family. Piotr Yan is the new bantamweight champion. Congratulations.
Cejudo probably beat Kobe straight up. I wouldn't say that.
The bantamweight rest of the 135-pound division.
5 a.m. in England. You are a true fan, my man. You are a true fan. Ha.
For Piotr Yan, that post-fight interview presented by EA
I would have had to catch that replay.
Shape your selection in the Sports UFC 4 launched on August 14th. Pre-order now on PS4 or Xbox One. Again, boxing superstars Anthony Joshua.
Guys, I cannot believe that fight had so many twists and turns.
Anthony Joshua's bum ass on that.
Man.
Henry Cejudo, the former champ.
Yeah, but they don't have Wilder on it. I don't understand.
Listen, that's episode. Who we don't want. You know, for a
All right, guys. Taking a look at bantamweight. Petr Yan is your new champion. You have Marlon Moraes, number 1. Aljamain Sterling right behind him. Marlon Moraes beat Jose Aldo. But Dana White didn't agree with the scorecards. And Marlon Moraes just lost the belt to Henry Cejudo. I'm sorry, didn't lose the belt to him. Lost in that vacant title shot against Henry Cejudo. So Marlon Moraes still probably needs another win in order to get a title shot. I would like to see him either see a rematch versus Jose Aldo. Doesn't make sense. He won that fight. If I'm him, I'm not taking that. Maybe looks like him versus Cody Garbrandt makes sense. Cody Garbrandt's at number 4. Marlon Moraes is number 1. Aljamain Sterling has no reason to want to face Marlon Moraes in a rematch right now because Aljamain Sterling is on a tear and should fight for the championship belt versus Petr Yan. Hopefully sometime this fall, maybe Madison Square Garden, Aljamain Sterling's backyard. Dana White, I'm doing your job for you. You're welcome. Aljamain Sterling
Hello, Fight Island. I'm Charlize Theron, and I have a new film now.
finished Corey Sandhagen in the first round in his last time out.
Here's a little sneak peek.
Beat Pedro Munoz before that via decision. Beat Jimmy Rivera before that. Much more convincingly than Petr Yan did. At least early, I should say. Beat Stamann, who looks like a monster right now. Went over Brett Johns. And then, like I said before that, but back all the way to 2017, he lost to number 1 contender, Marlon Moraes. Which before that, he beat Barao and Mendez. Like, come on, Sterling has looked fantastic in the UFC. He's had a couple stumbles here and there, but that man deserves his title shot. Again, Jose Aldo, I say Cody Garbrandt. That'd be a really good fight. Nope, I lied. Cody Garbrandt should face Marlon Moraes so that he has a way back to the title. Jose Aldo at number 6. Maybe, honestly, maybe he retires after this, man. I don't know if he'll get another title shot anytime soon. If he does not retire, maybe take it a little easier. Maybe fight a Rob Font, a Jimmy Rivera. Dominic Cruz is a little long in the tooth, so maybe take him on. See where you guys stack up against each other. That may be the best fight for him, actually, is against Dominic Cruz. Really see where you're at in the division. And again, for Petr Yan, his next fight needs to be Aljamain Sterling. It should have been versus Aljamain Sterling tonight. I guess Max couldn't find a barber that was open during the quarantine. That's fair. That's fair.
Hey, yo, Moscow boy's pretty good. Dustin,
Yeah.
I ain't know he's that pretty good.
Yeah, he was the interim champion, but then he lost to Khabib.
Yeah. He beat Max Holloway twice.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to look at Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway.
And he beat Justin Gaethje.
Yep. He's a beast. Alexander the Great Volkanovski, your champion. Of course, his last fight was a 5-round, hard-fought decision over Max Holloway. Again, guys, I might be crazy, but I had Max Holloway winning. Not off of who I'd rather be after the fight, but who I think won via the rules and the point system. Before that, Volkanovski beat Aldo. Looked good doing it. Chad Mendes before that. Some really high-level wins right there. Went over Darren Elkins, Kennedy, Young. Not as big of names, but he's been winning in that division for a while. Going all the way back to 2016. Undefeated since then, getting better and better since then. We're talking about someone who used to weigh 220 pounds, now fighting in the 145-pound weight class. Strong as an ox. Great leg kicks that were largely credited for his win, as they're showing the card for Miocic Cormier 3. Not a bad card. Sean O'Malley did get his fight versus Marlon Vera. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Frankie Edgar making his bantamweight debut versus Pedro Munoz. Not a bad card. Junior Dos Santos versus Jairzinho Rosenstruck, co-main event. It's a good card. It's a good card. As I was saying, Alexander Volkanovski, very strong in those leg kicks, very heavy in those leg kicks, causes damage and changes the game of what Max Holloway was trying to do. Max Holloway is talking about his reign as a featherweight king for years. Of course, he lost his last outing in December to Volkanovski. Before that, a win over Frankie Edgar, one of the best to ever do it. Before that, he did suffer that loss to Poirier at 155 on short notice. I still think if given time to add on the weight properly, that he could be a contender in 155, one of, if not the most stacked division in the world. But it wasn't his night that night. Back at his weight class, mangled Ortega. Ortega could not answer the bell for the fifth round. Beat Jose Aldo twice decidedly, each time more ferocious than the last. To win the interim belt, he took out Pettis. Looked great doing it. Win over Ricardo Lamas, who's never easy fight. Win over Jeremy Stevens, always a hard out. Win over Charles Oliveira, who's now going through a tear in 155, one of the best divisions in the world. Win over Swanson. Win over Cole Miller. I'm going back to 2015 as of this point, guys. His last loss at 145 was against Conor McGregor in 2013. Come on. What more do you want from this guy? As we talked about earlier, one of the most ambidextrous fighters that you will ever see. He fights just as good out of southpaw as he does out of orthodox. He knows how to go forward and backwards. He knows how to circle to your power and your weak hand. Max Holloway is a goddamn genius in the octagon. And I don't see him having a second straight bout against Alexander and it going the same way. Look at these highlights of Max Holloway. Just put it on people. Relentless. Whew. I might be more excited for this fight than any other fight on the card, guys. No. Yeah, Garbrandt needs another fight or two. His last fight was nasty KO, but he also got starched 2 to 3 times in a row before that. Facts, man. Big facts. Let's take a little bit of a look. And let's look at the actual path that Cody Garbrandt has to a title. So if you want to say Garbrandt needs a couple more, that's fair. He is number 4, though. But if you want to say he needs a couple more, that is fair. Maybe Cody Garbrandt versus Corey Sandhagen, who's coming off a loss. So that's the problem. Like, this top 5. So many good names, so many good fighters. But Cody Garbrandt, if you're saying he needs 2, then yeah, give him one of these guys coming off a loss. Give him Jose Aldo. Give him Corey Sandhagen. Give him Pedro Munoz. I'm sorry, Pedro's booked against Frankie Edgar. Give him a Sunsao or something like that. Cody Garbrandt just knocked out a Sunsao. Apologies. Give him a Jimmy Rivera, maybe. But he doesn't want to go that far back in the line. Cody Garbrandt's not going to take someone who's not in the top 6 or 7. So we're talking about the top 6 or 7.
It's 8 a.m. over there.
Then it's, yeah, I know. Then it's a Corey Sandhagen or bust. You could say Marlon Moraes, but whew, if I'm Cody Garbrandt, I'm not taking the Marlon Moraes fight right now. I'm going to let someone else take care of Marlon. But if he wants a direct line to the title, it does go through Marlon. That's clear. I mean, look, Aldo lost and got a title shot, so Marlon is that, can't call him a gatekeeper, but he is the holder of that title shot. So even though I said earlier that the fight to get a title would be Cody versus Marlon, for each of them, if Cody wants to take it a little slower, then maybe he wants to go with Corey Sandhagen. Maybe that's smarter. 2 or 3. I'm gonna tell you now. Dana White likes Cody Garbrandt. If Cody Garbrandt gets another win like he did before, he's getting a title shot. If he doesn't, then his second win, he's definitely getting a title shot. There's no way that I think Dana's gonna make him work that hard for it. Being 3 wins, he's just right there, back at number 4, off of that win over Sun Sal. It definitely tells you something. It tells you something. As we're talking about Cody Garbrandt, he's tweeting how excited he is for this fight.
Very unusual, but you never know. The less strain on the body, not the wear and tear, taking the bites, the things in training, the little injuries that may help him. He said, for the first time ever, I am walking into this fight 100% healthy.
And when he's 100% healthy, that figures to be a real problem for the rest of that featherweight.
Max Holloway, as always, looks ready.
2014 and 2019, a lot of bonuses, a lot of fan support. He truly has joined BJ Penn in putting Hawaii on the map. And we'll see if Max Holloway can exact his
That shit stayed up.
And here we go, Alexander Volkanovski about to walk out. Not a fan of either's walkout song, but we won't judge him on that.
Man, comes from Vice City music.
Of course, neither man had a typical fight camp. Max Holloway claiming most of his fight camp was over Zoom. And Volkanovski, of course, did not go to New Zealand, even though New Zealand is handling COVID very well. He would have had gone through a 14-day quarantine, and he did not want to give up 14 days of his camp to go to New Zealand.
They said New Zealand's doing the best.
Yeah, New Zealand has very few cases.
I hope Max is obsessing over the leg kicks. Of course, there's been a lot of talk about the use of Alex's
I think they look even bigger because Alexander Volkanovski's 5'5", 5'6". Built like a fire truck, though.
And regarding the fact that Holloway said he had no training partners for this, Alexander says that's his insurance policy. He knows he's going to lose this fight, and he's putting that out there to the world so that when he loses, he has an excuse. That's hard words.
He did break his hand in the 5th round of that fight against Max Holloway, but no worse for wear. He has had a 6-month layoff as he returns to competition tonight. In terms of his training camp at City Kickboxing, despite
It's very rare, but this time the champion was the one that asked for the rematch. He knew that he would not get the respect at this weight class until he proved that it was not just a lucky win.
They probably playing Vaseline on.
and it stands to reason that he could reign in this division for some time.
Yeah, and the amount of training partners that he has
Yeah, 2 different body types. It is wild. 2 different body types for the weight class.
One tall, lanky, and one short and stacked.
Right.
keeps me sharp, and I'll be ready for anything.
All right, the second of 3 title fights here at UFC 251 on Fight Island is upon us. This Tale the Tape is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
That's crazy.
The height
He's
advantage
taller, but he got no reach.
goes to Max Holloway by 5 inches, I know. And then the reach advantage goes to Alexander Volkanovski.
Right, too.
With the champion, Alexander Volkanovski. All right, now to get us ready for the
Here we go. The second of 3 championship bouts tonight.
Oh, we got Herb D.
Herb Dean out here. Represent.
Official electric trimmer of the UFC. Visit Manscaped.com today. And the Old Guard, starring Charlie Sherrod.
Oh, it's definitely respectable. Alexander Volkanovski could have easily said, no, I one-handedly, I'm not fighting Max again. He had every right to do that. So, yeah, you got to respect that. 100%. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Now, this fight is 5 rounds
There's a
for
wall
the
for it?
undisputed featherweight championship.
Yeah, but I don't like the wall for it.
Introducing your fighting weighing in at
Do nothing with the man.
145 pounds. Fighting
Gotta make sure I get these stats for y'all.
Hawaii,
You know I'll get excited and forget.
presenting the former UFC featherweight champion and the number
We'll
one
be there in a second.
featherweight contender in the world, the challenger, the pride of Hawaii.
Let's go. Let's go. So far, I'm 2-1. I need this one, Max. I need this.
Subject martial artist holding a professional record. 20 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Winnipeg, New South Wales, Australia.
Alexander Volkanovski looks super comfortable right now. That's champ shit. Looks like he has 0 cares in the world right now. Here we go, y'all. Are you ready?
All right, gentlemen, you've been over the rules. Protect yourself.
Don't ask me if I'm ready. I does this. You understand?
Here we go, Mike. Alexander Volkanovski. Second UFC title fight for him, trying to make it 2-0 in a series with Max Holloway. The beautiful Red De La Cruz is with us. Thank you, Red.
Let's see if Alex throws those leg kicks early. Let's see what Max does to counter and deter him from throwing those. That is going to be a huge part of the story tonight.
Every fighter respects each other except for the Usman and Ward they fight.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to touch hands.
They're not touching no type
Nah.
of gloves.
Max coming forward early. Alexander already throws a leg kick within 15 seconds. Misses. Oh, nice right hand for Alex over the top. Nice leg kick. Not checked by Max.
Volkanovski might be the least nervous fighter on this roster. Just ice water in his veins, smirking early. Yeah. Not sure if it's the rugby league career or the athletic pedigree or what, but just largely unfazed by these fight atmospheres that bring yesterday. Well, he's just
Leg kick missed again from Alex.
the work that he's put in. He knows what he's capable of. He believes in his
But Max's plan can't be just stay on the outside of those leg kicks. You got to come in eventually.
more confidence. So, yeah, that's why he's got a smile on his face. Outstanding.
As Max misses a leg kick.
Volkanovski even pre-UFC. Second time he has been in a rematch in his career, won the first one. But when you talk about the greatest featherweights of all time, the two names that are brought up are Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, and Volkanovski is left.
Another leg kick from Alex.
You know, there was a lot of talk about the leg kicks, as we said before, and with Max saying he didn't have any access to training partners, we were talking this week, and I said to you, that does give me cause for concern, because if you're going to get better at taking leg kicks,
Oh, nice kick to the body from Max.
you achieve that.
Leg kick from Alex.
If he hasn't had the partners to build with, then maybe he's not going to have an answer for them. You see that Max, the stance is a little more narrow. The first fight, the stance is very wide. When the stance is so wide, you can't lift
Nice
it.
jab from Max. Partially blocked though. Oh, uppercut to the body from Max. I like that. Hard leg kick for Alex. Another one. Nice leg kick from Max. Followed by a kick to the body. As Alex lands another leg kick.
That Max is the longer guy, but it's actually Volkanovski that has the 2-inch reach advantage. Although Max is the taller guy, the longer guy with the legs for sure.
Oh,
Uppercut from Max.
uppercut followed by a hook from Max. That was a beautiful combination as Max Holloway tried to peek his way inside.
The first fight, listen, yeah, Max,
He tried to roll in there so he could throw something over the top. Max was having none of it. Doubles up on a leg kick, Alex does.
the leg of Max is already starting to get red on the inside. The lead leg.
Physically, Holloway does look outstanding, though. Big focus on
Alexander Volkanovski gets inside so quick as he lands those two hooks. Another leg kick for Alex. Alexander Volkanovski with the stance switching. Oh, what a right hand. As Max mocking Alex as he lands that stiff right hand. Tells him, I saw you get hurt. Kick to the body, nice. Nice to see both men having fun in here. Flying knee attempt misses for Max. Don't see him go for that very often. Nice right hand for Alex. What a close round. Volkanovski married to that leg kick. And again, disguises it. Doesn't sell it. Even throws it after a jab. Max trying to feint and get a read on Alex, but Alex is stone cold right now. Oh! Spinning heel kick to the body. Oh! Followed by a head kick! Max is on him! Alex is in defense mode. Wow. What a way to end that first round. When it's a close round.
She's going for the guy Alex.
Oh, boo! Max Holloway ends that round very nicely with that head kick. I think that might have been enough to take that round. Whew. That was a long first round. Damn good round. Those last two kicks gave Max the round for me. Yeah, same. It was so close. So close. And then that head kick. Like, that's what the judges are going to be remembering. Oh, look at that. Can you imagine if he would have had another 30 seconds? Woo. Y'all having fun yet? I know I am. Thank you for joining me live. We are here for UFC 251, the second of 3 title fights. We are in your co-main event, Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski for the 145-pound strap, a rematch we have been waiting for since their first fight back in December. A very close first round, but Max Holloway ends that first round with a beautiful head kick followed by a couple punches. I think that was enough to win that round. We are in the second round now. Let's see how it goes. Is the main event next? Yes, sir. Another leg kick from Alexander Volkanovski. Beautiful. Gotta wonder if Alexander Volkanovski shook all those cobwebs and if Max Holloway is going to test that chin. Seems like a lot of the fighters on the Twitter feed are agreeing with us. 1-0 Max. Oh, that combo! I think he wobbled Alex again, man. Max looks so goddamn composed. I mean, those leg kicks are going to hurt him tomorrow, but so far, so good.
Like he's trying to dominate from the jump.
Oh, nice left hand from Alex.
good distance.
Yeah, he's definitely finding his rhythm. There we go. Alex able to back him off with a couple punches. Still landing that leg kick at will. I have no idea who just screamed like that because there's no crowd. So hopefully a staff member was not just murdered. That was wild. How did Aldo do? Aldo did really good early. It was a very close fight. But fifth round, Peter Yan hit him with some really hard strikes, was able to get a trip, and wound up on top, and it was all she wrote after that. Pretty much ground and pounded Aldo for the rest of that round until the ref stopped it, TKO. Aldo looked really game the whole fight, though. Oh, another leg kick. That leg kick hurt that time. Oh, needed a body. Max Holloway landed that knee straight to the left side of Alexander Volkanovski. That was a hard strike.
Has Volkanovski on his heels at times here early.
They certainly got a big lead. Volkanovski's going to have to switch things up. They're going to have to go forward, get on the inside, find the pocket for him. As I said, he's got the longer reach, but he is the shorter man, and the length and the height of Holloway giving him problems.
You hear Bisping talking about the length of Volkanovski and him having the reach advantage. But Holloway is negating that with his with the kicks to the body. He may not be in range to hit Alex before Alex can hit him with the hands, but he can definitely, those kicks to the body are keeping Alexander on the outside. And then Max Holloway is just, everyone knows he puts that pace on you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so distracted by this goddamn fight. Puts that pace on you, and he doesn't just throw one punch or one kick. If he lands that kick to the body, he immediately comes with a jab or a cross or a hook or an uppercut. You're never safe when you're in there against Max Holloway. He can always go to that next gear and just pour it on you. Just like that combination right there. Oh! Guys, I promise you I will pay attention to the chat in between rounds. You can't look away but so long. But I got you. That's 2 rounds to none right there, baby. From Max Blessed Holloway. What'd he say? Blessed era ain't over till it's over. You heard? Wade told me to holler at you. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. Ooh, Westside Hawaii. So I know you're going for Max. Talk your shit. Leg kicks first fight was a great tactic, but one-trick pony. I mean, the leg kicks were definitely the biggest factor in that first fight. I agree. Alexander Volkanovski did a lot of good things during that fight, though. I think he disguised what he was doing very, very well. This fight, though, Max Holloway just seems to be a step ahead of him. We're seeing that pace that he always keeps. We're keeping firing the clip multiple times, not just shooting for one shot, 2 shots. It's 3, 4, 5 shots at a time. He's diverse with the strikes that he's choosing. It's been a beautiful performance thus far. He is eating those leg kicks, but he's also checking a few of them, and it just doesn't look like it's affecting him as much. One thing to notice, too, this fight, how many times have we seen Max Holloway switch stances this fight? Not many times. Usually that is his bread and butter, switching from one stance to another. He seems to have found a rhythm in orthodox stance and is not trying to give up that rhythm for just to give Alexander a different look. So he switches into southpaw to give him a different look, make him uncomfortable, figure out how to defend his offense from the southpaw. But now he's in such a good rhythm in orthodox, he doesn't even need to bring out that southpaw. Whether that was a tactic beforehand or whether that's something he's just realizing now, I would love to hear what he has to say afterwards, whether he wins or loses. But right now, Max Holloway's sticking to 99% orthodox. And it's just so rare that we see that. A really interesting change for Max Holloway as we see that flying knee attempt. 2018 Max for sure. For sure. Put big money on this. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Max went from plus 184 before the fight to minus 400 after that. That is crazy. I mean, Max is an underdog. That's a good bet to take. As I said before, guys, to anybody coming to the stream late, I did pick Max Holloway to win this fight. Alexander this time looking like he's having a hard time solving the puzzle of Max Holloway. As Max Holloway mixed in a leg kick of his own. That leg is all red, though. Good check hook for Volkanovski. My favorite punch in MMA, that left hook. That take that you can't just shoot a double leg like that from so far against someone like Max Holloway. Now it's very possible he did that just to get in this position right here against the cage. Now let's see what he does with it. Very possible that he didn't think he would get that shot because he was never getting an open bull double like that against Max Holloway. You have 4 feet between you and you're just shooting a double leg on Max Holloway. You're not getting that. He's either going to sprawl or he's going to pummel inside and pick you right up. Not pick him right up, like slam him. Leg kick again. Max Holloway seems so unfazed about that leg kick because he's just landing so well with the hands.
His leg is red as shit, though.
Yeah. He's not going to walk well tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, listen, you can't have the same approach. You lose your belt, you lose the fight, you lose a bit of respect. He almost lost consciousness there. That was a good, solid left hand by Volkanovski. But to my point, Holloway, you know he had to have a different approach. He's certainly mixing things up.
Decision at plus 275. That's a good bet. I like that. I definitely don't think either man ends the other. That's good money in my book. Appreciate the love. No problem. My pleasure, brother. Max Holloway still stalking. He just doesn't need to change anything. It's all going well. He's eating that leg kick, but he seems to be content with it. It's like he made up his mind and said, fuck it. He's going to keep doing it and I'm going to keep eating it. Nice jab for Alexander Volkanovski. My man, what's going on? 7-7. Oh. Nice jabs from Alexander Volkanovski late in this round. Nice leg kick again. Much closer round as it comes to the striking numbers. But like close to half of those are leg kicks. Max Holloway repeatedly punching him in his face, kicking him in his body. Oh. I think that's still Max. I think it was still Max. I agree with you guys. 3-0. Max is sharp, Greg says. Yeah, sharp as hell this fight, bro. He looks fan-fucking-tastic. Like, come on. What else do you want from him? 2-1 Max. Everybody boo John. Boo. Boo John. Boo. 2-1. You gave Alexander Volkanovski the third round? You said you did too?
Yeah. It was close, but I gave the slight edge to him. He was more busy in that round.
It was definitely a close round. It was a close round. I'll give you that. Let me not act like it's a robbery if you give Alexander Volkanovski that round. We're in the championship rounds now, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth round. Max Holloway still coming forward. Watch that right uppercut of Holloway as he eats a jab. Another leg kick. Checks that one. That was knee on knee. That probably hurt both men. I wonder if Volkanovski just hurt his left leg. You see he used the right leg that time for that leg kick. You hear Bisping and Anik talk about how this leg kick is not taking the damage that it did before. Or at least not having the same effect as it did before. And they're right. We've been talking about it all night. I mean, if you look at Max Holloway's leg, it looks disgusting. It's going to look like ground beef tomorrow. But it's not winning Alexander Volkanovski this fight. Period. Now, as the judges gave him last round, he still has this round and the next to take this fight over. So far, he's looking good this round. Doubles up on the leg kick. And Max doubles up on it as well. Of course, the way they're landing, much more power in Alex's leg kicks. Good blocking from Max right there. His hands were in a perfect place. He ate one of those shots, but he largely parried the next one. But Alex is just very busy this round. Max has to be careful. You can't let Alex just sit on the outside and just pick you. Well, you know, pick his shot and land and not give you an opportunity to throw your own. Max has to start coming forward again. Both men trade jabs to the body. Bias for good reason, my friend. That kick to the body from Max Holloway. That's money. Max has to get busier his next 2 minutes. Good head movement from Alex. Has double underhooks. Oh, able to get the inside trip. If Max doesn't get right up, that does not look good for this round. There he goes. Max is so fucking good, man. Look at that. Now fighting for underhooks. Boom. Gets out of danger just like that. In about 20 seconds flat. Gets up and gets out of danger. But he's got to get busy. He's got 90 seconds to do something to take this round. If not, and as we said, that last round was close. For all we know, some fucking way, because of these judges, if Max doesn't step it up in these next 80 seconds, this could be 2-2 going into the 5th round. With Max on a busted leg. That leg looks swollen now. Look at it. Jeez. Another leg kick for Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, Alexander with the takedown attempt, but eats some uppercuts for it. Oh, nice right hand for Max. Max needs to stalk. He needs to come forward. He needs to throw. That right uppercut, he just missed again. I'm telling you, watch it. Couple nice shots. Alexander Volkanovski looks at the clock. Oh, good knee and a right hand from Max Holloway. And a head kick.
Missed that kick.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
I don't think it was enough to win that round. Man, these. This fight is getting closer and closer, guys. I'm going to say 3-1, but it very well may be 2-2. And shit, for all I know, it could be 4-0. These last 2 rounds were close. Yeah, I'm with you, Dylan. I'm with you. It was close. I'm leaning Alex for that round, which would make it 3-1 in my book, but it very well could be 2-1. As you see, the striking advantage goes to Volkanovski for that round.
Interesting commentary there from Max Holloway. Did you hear him say it's super slippery? I don't know if he was talking about the canvas.
Here we go.
We have seen a few people slip out there tonight as well. Maybe the humidity in the air. It's a very humid area right now. But close fight. Close fight. On the points there.
5th round
Who's
of
gonna
the
take it?
second of 3 title fights. Who wants this shit more is the question these men are asking themselves.
It's like Alex in the beginning. Holloway.
Edmund Shabazian says he has a 3-1 Holloway,
3-1 Holloway as well.
as I do.
Last round. This is it.
Max checked that kick.
Leave it all out there.
You see, every time he gets a good check, Alexander switches stances. That time only for a second, but you could tell it's hurting him when he checks those kicks. Oh, nice punch from Max Holloway. Nice head kick from Max Holloway. The fight could be up for grabs right here, guys. Nice leg kick from Max. Alex goes for the takedown. Max able to get one underhook. He has both underhooks. He's not in any danger right now. He's a punch getting out of there, though.
Nice right hand from Volkanovski a moment ago. 10th round between these two fighters. 3.5 minutes now to go.
Tries to go for that outside single leg. Unable to. Alexander lands a nice left hand. Head kick blocked for Volkanovski.
Who wants it more here? 5th round, they're both tired. Tremendous output from both guys.
3 minutes left. Still anybody's round.
Said he was going to get a finish leading up to this. Not an easy thing to do against Max Holloway. He's going to win this fight.
Nice left hand again for Volkanovski.
He's going to put Max out.
All right, let's listen in the Holloway corner now.
Nice right hand for Max Holloway. Disguised that with a single leg. Feinted the single leg and then came with the right hand.
And Holloway looks fresh. So does Volkanovski for that.
Max Holloway the 1-2 followed by a body kick. As his corner just keeps screaming, keep going.
Both fighters land up top. We're coming up on
They know he can't afford to take a round off. This fight as of late has been too close. These judges, as always, have been too horrible. Oh, nice Superman punch from Max Holloway.
On the chin. Let's go, Max.
Good jab.
This is a great fight. High-level stuff. I mean, remember, these are 4-ounce gloves. These aren't boxing gloves. I mean, we know that. But still, the fact that
It's tough to take down again.
frequency so often.
Oh, I lied. He got the outside trip again. Max Holloway needs to get up. He can't spend his last 90 seconds on his back. He knows that. You saw the desperation in his face. He got up, worked his way to his base with one arm, and worked his way, walked up the fence from there. Now has double underhooks. Created some separation. Nice. Oh, good punch, a good left hand followed by a leg kick for Alexander Volkanovski. That uppercut still has just been a little bit far from Max Holloway. He never really found his spot this fight. At least not like how he won it. He needs to watch that trip. What a close round.
Good jab. Uppercut.
Stuffs the shot again. Max Holloway does. But he needs to throw. He needs to throw.
Max got to throw badly.
The last like 60 seconds have been all Alexander. Misses the flying knee. Careful for the trip. He just got his foot out the way. Whew. Ah, Max Holloway ends the round on his back.
It's going to be a close one.
I don't know who won that fight. John, shut up.
John saying Alex.
Yeah.
I think Alex pulled it out, bro.
Oh my goodness, man. What a fight. I have 48-47 Max, but it very well could be the other way. Congratulations on you winning that bet for the decision, my man. What's going on, fam? Miss you too, bro. Same, bro. He should let Volsky come to him. Yeah. It seemed like Alexander's got a read on him just coming forward. And, man, I really don't even know what to say. It looked like Max just had him figured out for those first 2.5 rounds. And then it kind of just flip-flopped. And Alexander Volkanovski got a read on what he was doing.
It's like I said,
And just started getting, throwing and landing a lot more.
I'm saying the first 2 rounds was clear cut Max rounds.
Yeah.
The third one was a toss-up, and then the second 2 was Alex. So it's that third round.
Here we go. Guys, this is one of those fights where no matter who wins, you can't call it a robbery. Such a close goddamn fight, those last 3 rounds. That's really what it comes down to.
It's going to be a trilogy that's close.
I'm sure. If Max wins, it'll definitely be a trilogy, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges for a decision. David Lefty scores the contest 48-47 Holloway.
48-47 Holloway.
48-47 Volkanovski.
48-47 Alex.
48-47 for the winner.
48-47 for the winner.
And
No fucking way!
I told you, bro.
You got to go, man. You got to. You got. I can't believe that shit.
I told you, bro. Alex can't show no championship rounds, bro.
Guys, we're about to end the stream. I'm about to just toss my laptop. Come on, bro. Ah, I can't believe that just happened. I don't know, man. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Fuck. All right, we're gonna take a look at the stats for the fight.
getting inside, landing more shots. Max goes airborne, throws a kick, walks by
I really think Max Holloway won that third round. Fuck.
Volkanovski knew he was behind, knew he had to do something different, and he started fighting with a real sense of urgency.
All right, guys. Max Holloway lands 161 strikes tonight to Volkanovski's 148. 3 takedowns for Alexander Volkanovski. Unable to keep him down for a significant amount of time, but they were takedowns.
And the double underhooks here, inside trip, he gets it back up. This one,
You see the body shots, clear advantage for Max Holloway, landing 26 to 6.
champion of the world, John Allen.
But leg kick advantage, clearly Alexander Volkanovski landing 65 to 42. And much, much harder leg kicks from Alexander Volkanovski.
Certainly came on strong late. I know you're still digesting this result.
Even though I'm not happy to see it, let's listen to what Alexander Volkanovski has to say.
Yeah, he got a problem with shit.
He stood there, didn't really take a backward step. Yeah, he made it tough for me early in the rounds. Yeah, couldn't use the kicks as much as I would like. But, still down to the main thing. Ducked in the last round, it was 2-2 apiece, and I had to win that last round. Like I said, I wanted to finish. I know he went for the finish.
He talks about how he had to just win that last round. It was 2-2, and he went in there and won it, which he did. He did. I was surprised that Max Holloway didn't go harder that last round, honestly.
Well, I'm always going to play what's in front of me.
Easier said than done, but
I couldn't obviously I wasn't using the right kick as much because yeah, from the last fight, I've actually played from the last fight. So, yeah, once I
There's the main event we all waited to see.
but the pain got away and I kept using it anyway, trying to break that rhythm.
you see a bunch of fighters saying that they stole that from Max.
But again, hard work, man. We're both
Uh,
I want the job done. Like I said, no one can outdo me in there, and nothing from respect to.
Nobody's calling that a statement.
But yeah, maybe just trying to get in my head. Again, he done well, but I want the job done.
So you've got a win over Jose Aldo now.
I can't believe this shit, guys.
Of all time, Max Holloway. Does this give you the close?
Like Alexander Volkanovski talking right now, all I hear is Max got robbed, Max got robbed, Max got robbed, Max got robbed. As I said, you can't call it a robbery. Very close fight, but got to be gut wrenching for Max. That's 2 losses in a row. Oh man, that's rough. I think that's 3 of his last 4 that he's lost. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're 22-1. You've won 19 consecutive fights. You trying to get one more in before the year's up, or what?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely want to get another one in. I like to stay active. And again, I'm one of the champions chasing contenders. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of guys in our division.
Yeah, yeah, lost to Alexander Volkanovski twice now, or went over Frankie Edgar, and then he lost to Dustin Poirier.
You haven't lost a whole lot in your UFC career.
That's fucking rough
Enjoy those little girls.
for one of the greatest to ever do it at 145. That was some bullshit. Agreed. Herb Dean couldn't even believe it. Man, I can't believe that shit.
He said Herb Dean couldn't believe it.
Stolen, but they usually do give the champ the advantage if it's close, right? You're not. That's not a rule. Like, you're not supposed to. Do they do that? Yes, but that's not a thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's not in the rule book that you have to beat the champion. You just got to win the fight, and I think Max Holloway won that fight. Fuck. Well, I paid for a third. Alex won on both of those. Yeah, I'd watch again, but I see that. Cormier got a trilogy with you with Jones, but their fights weren't anywhere near as competitive as Max and Alex.
I said if the third
Big
round
facts.
was close, they're gonna give it to the champion.
Hold up, Daniel Cormier didn't get a trilogy, did he? Didn't he? They just fought twice, right? I feel like they fought twice. I'm gonna say DC and John Jones only fought twice.
What's coming up next? The Nigerian Nightmare is a self-proclaimed problem, and none of his past opponents would argue otherwise tonight.
Max fought like a champion. He did. Max Deli fought like a champion. I just really, 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 really wish that we saw a little bit more activity on that 5th round for Max. I think he still did enough to win, but it would have suited him to have a little bit more activity in that 5th round.
All I have is a word.
All right, guys, we are going to take a look at the next and final fight of UFC 251. The main event is about to begin, guys. We have Kamaru Usman, a.k.a. the Nigerian Nightmare, versus George Gamebred Masvidal, a.k.a. Street Jesus, a.k.a. Pablo Escobar, a.k.a. Three-Piece Minnesota, a.k.a. send a motherfucker to hell with a kneecap. You understand what I'm saying to you? Guys, I can't express to you how excited I am about this fight. I keep going back and forth on whether I'm more excited that it's a short notice fight or if I'd be more excited if he had a full fight camp. You never fucking know what's going to happen against Jorge Masvidal. And as I said, the last couple of fights, I'm done betting against George. I'm going for George, third round knockout. I think the most important rounds of this fight coming up is the first two. I think that is going to be where Jorge is the freshest. I think that's where Jorge is going to have, I think that's where he's going to choose to use a lot of his energy. I think he's going to try to get Kamaru out of there early because I don't know if he has the gas tank off a short notice fight for 5 rounds against a strong, big, powerful wrestler like Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman isn't just going to shoot in the open. He's going to push you against the fence. He's going to give you some elbows, going to give you some body shots, as we saw him do to Tyron Woodley, who's a much better wrestler than Jorge Masvidal defensively and offensively. And he's going to try to get that single leg and take you down against the cage. Defending that for 5 rounds will exhaust anybody off a full camp. A Jorge Masvidal who's been susceptible to those type of takedowns in the past, who's just cut 20 pounds in 5 days, who's going to be the undersized fighter, I think the first 2 rounds is where Jorge has his chance. And I think in the early to mid 3rd round is where he just dumps it and comes out with the victory. That's not to say that smart money is not on Kamaru Usman. Again, Kamaru Usman is the bigger fighter. Kamaru Usman is the stronger fighter. Kamaru Usman is the better wrestler.
$200,000 bet was just placed on Masvidal.
Oh, $200,000 bet just placed on Masvidal. Is that you, Dave? Y'all know how we do around here. Only big numbers, you heard? 6 figures or more. I got faith on my G Masvidal. Me too, brother. Me too. As I said, I've been watching that man since he was a dude with the ponytail fighting Kimbo's boy in the backyards. I might not have known his name, but I knew that motherfucker could scrap. I knew he went from eating a sandwich at McDonald's to being in the backyard on Kimbo Slice's videos fighting a dude who's damn near a heavyweight fighter and then fought him in a rematch. That man has always been ready for a fight and always brought that shit, no matter who he was fighting against. He has been on tears in multiple organizations. And these new fans, you see the frustration on my face. These new fans keep saying, Jorge doesn't deserve this. He's not that good. He's this and he's that. You guys haven't been paying attention long enough. That's all that is. Jorge Masvidal, every time out, you hear him praised on his skill, on his well-roundedness, on his maturation, and his growth. We are just now seeing the peak of Jorge Masvidal on the peak of the Street Jesus, the moniker, the baddest motherfucker on the planet. They're just now aligning his popularity and his skill. But that man has always been skilled, and he's always had the heart of a goddamn lion. You're about to see some shit tonight, let me tell you. Kamaru Usman, in the same breath, made Tyron Woodley, who in my opinion is the 2nd greatest welterweight to ever walk into the octagon, made Tyron Woodley look like a ghost of his former self. He peppered him with body shots and took him against the cage and just wailed on him and took him down and battered him some more for 5 rounds. No one does that to Tyron Woodley other than the Nigerian Nightmare.
But then Tyron loses his other fight too?
Yeah. My bad, guys. Just catching up on the track. Give me a second. He didn't have his hands up towards the end and kept getting popped. Yeah. Masvidal was going to get the beats, Mike. Chill out, Greg. Easily, and then they are going to use the short notice as an excuse. Whoever put that bread up is a jackass. He's going to get the beats. I don't know what's going on with you when getting the beats tonight, Greg, but I need you to chill out, brother. My money is on Jorge Masvidal. Now, here's what I'm very curious about, man. Is Kamaru Usman going to come out and say, I can strike, so I'm going to strike with Jorge Masvidal? Or is he going to play it smart, play it safe, and just instantly, as Jorge calls it, sniff the crotch of Jorge Masvidal from the first second? I say that in jest. I respect the wrestling game. I respect a wrestling-heavy game plan. So is Usman going to just push forward into Jorge, get him against the cage and try to tire him out and get him and take him down and ground and pound him? Or is, oh yeah, you know it, bruh. Or as Tony Montana. Or is he going to try to make a statement, going to try to show out and try to stand on the feet against Jorge Masvidal? If he goes into a wrestling-heavy style, yes, I favor Kamaru Usman, of course. Any smart money would. I just don't think he's going to do that. I think there's feelings involved. I think there's ego involved. I think there's respect involved. I do think Kamaru Usman is going to try to at least attempt to go for those hands. And I think it's going to be really, really bad for him. I think he's going to eat some shots. He's going to get more than a 3-piece in a soda. It's going to hurt him early, and it's going to zap that gas tank a little bit. And that's how Game Bread's going to get that third round finish. Usman safe bets to wrestle and wear him out. 100%. 100%. 100%. I don't think he wants to throw hands. Jorge's a different animal striking than Covington. And Covington tagged Usman a few times. Exactly. That's why I'm saying if Usman does decide to go with the hands, he doesn't want that work. He does not want that work. Go back and look at Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. Say what you want about Nate Diaz. That motherfucker has hands. Jorge Masvidal had the superior striking throughout. It was ridiculous.
I was actually pretty shocked by that fight.
Yeah, me too. Damian Maia kept Jorge on the ground. That is a fact, but he was unable to put Jorge in any type of real danger, though. Jorge wore him as a backpack. So I feel like if Damian Maia can't submit you when he has your back for 3+ rounds, then I'm not really worried about Kamaru doing but so much on the ground, to be honest with you, at least for the first 2 or 3 rounds. I think if he does get Jorge down, Jorge's going to get up. Jorge's ground game and defense is solid. Exactly. Exactly, man. Very well-rounded guy. Keep shaking your head, Greg. Keep shaking your head. You're about to find out today. As Bisping said, Masvidal does not care. Put some word on his head. I know it's got to be kind of human in there. They're in Abu Dhabi. They pretty much built a goddamn stadium on a desert.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning over there.
Whew, that's rough.
9:06 in the morning.
That's rough. 9 o'clock in the morning over there, guys.
So Kamara's using this Nigerian shit now, basically.
Yes, Kamaru is riding that Nigerian wave. Of course, some people know him as Marty, but I don't. I don't. So no disrespect, my brother. No disrespect, Kamaru. My guy.
He's like, why you keep calling him Morrison? That's his name.
What's funny is that DC was telling a story about how he was training with him and that they knew him as Marty. Like, he's like, yeah, like Ben Askren wasn't making it up. Like, that was his name. But again, respect to Kamaru. That man wants to get called by his real name. Call that man by his real name. I mean, I personally don't want those problems, so, you know. He rode a Mill Meek for 3 rounds, but didn't really put him in danger. And Meek tagged him on the feet, and they were up. Yeah, his fight against Mill Meek was not very impressive. Dana White didn't like it either. Kamaru Usman.
What was the last fight?
Nah. It was one of his earlier fights in the UFC. Kamaru Usman does look ready, though. And guys, don't think I'm talking shit on Kamaru Usman. I'm a Kamaru Usman fan. Kamaru Usman is very skilled, very talented, and again, smart money. A gun to my head, Kamaru Usman's probably going to win this fight. But everything's screaming at me, upset. I thought tonight was going to be the night of upsets, and I've been fucking wrong, so who knows. I thought Jose Aldo was going to win, and I thought Max Holloway did win. So, take my picks with a grain of salt. Yeah, he getting baptized. That's what I'm talking about. The resurrection. In the building. Guys, before we start, just a friendly reminder. We are live for UFC 251. The main event, Jorge Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman, a.k.a. the Nigerian Nightmare. This fight not only has title implications, but there is bad blood. These men do not like each other. Kamaru Usman, 2 years ago, quoted as saying Jorge Masvidal is indeed a bad motherfucker. Fast forward 12 months from then, a year from now, when Jorge Masvidal started really making a splash in the mainstream, Kamaru Usman had nothing but disrespect for Jorge Masvidal. When asked about Jorge, he would always say, who? When asked if Jorge Masvidal was a threat, he would always laugh. When asked if Jorge deserved the title shot, he would always say no. George notes that shit. George remembers the reaction that Usman had when he sent Ben Askren to hell with that flying knee in 6 seconds. He remembers on that day Kamaru Usman was a fan. He remembers that a few months after, on the Joe Rogan Experience, Kamaru Usman had nothing but negative things to say about Jorge Masvidal and barely acknowledged him. Jorge Masvidal has a chip on his shoulder that has been building during his 20-year fight career. And Kamaru Usman is the personification of that chip on his shoulder. I cannot wait to see how he handles that. Let's go. We are on the third hour. So if you hear the cough, you hear the raspy, that's because I've been shouting at you motherfuckers for 3 hours.
Well, Usman could have said no to Masvidal.
I'm out here. He could try.
Well, but that made him look bad, though.
Yeah, but all they got to do is say it's because of this or because of that. You know. Is anyone calmer in the ring than Jorge? No. 100% not. Reach advantage to Kamaru Usman by 2 inches. Also 1 inch taller. And clearly the bigger man. Jorge Masvidal used to fight at 155. Kamaru Usman could not fight at 155 if his life depended on it. Let's go. Kamaru Usman looks ready. Looks in fantastic shape as well. Right, that's surprising to see.
Well, Big John McCarthy.
Nah, Big John's retired. Because he does commentary for Bellator now. So conflict of interest, doing both. So.
I'm nervous, yo.
Yo, you. Nervous too, bro. Nervous too. I can't have another upset, guys. My feels can't take it. I hope so, Scooby. I hope so.
I like Usman too, but I like Jorge better.
Right.
That's the thing.
My boy just said, I like Usman too. I just like Jorge better. Those be the facts. It's about how it goes.
I just find that Marty shit the funniest shit to me.
Marty is funny. I'm so grateful to Ben Askren for putting that out there. The best story of 2019 is that Kamaru Usman's name is Marty.
Why do you keep calling this man Marty? He's a
I was all fucked up as shit for that fight.
Gamebred talking that shit. Very curious about how he feels. He cut 22 pounds in 5 days, and that's with a 15-hour flight and a 2-day quarantine.
And a bite of Italian pizza, guys.
And a bite of pizza in Italy. Thug shit. Kamaru looks like playtime's over.
Yo, so you put 250,000, you win that.
Kamaru getting loose in there. Is she going for yo? Can you do something about this, Sean?
What?
I need you to do something. She picking against all my people, yo. I don't appreciate this shit.
Didn't I pick before I found
Nah.
Yeah, she definitely said she go to a Nigerian.
I swear I did.
We got enemies behind the lines, y'all.
I gotta stick with my personal.
Enemies behind the line. They are not going to touch gloves, yeah. Don't waste your breath, brother.
Of a UFC championship main event, fans or otherwise, and both of these guys just calm, cool. Look at Masvidal. I think he's about to fight for the belt. Right. He's turned it on.
Get these stats ready for y'all. All right, guys, I will be looking at the chat in between rounds. Nice kick to the body for Jorge. Oh! Didn't I say Jorge is going to come out guns blazing early? Ah, God damn it. That takedown, no. Oh, nice elbows from the bottom. Jorge doesn't want to be on his back with 4.5 minutes left in the middle of the octagon. This is worst case scenario for him. Jorge smiling.
You can tell from the jump, the stand-up was equivalent. That
Yeah.
He didn't want that stand-up.
He was coming out guns blazing. Landed some nice shots from the bottom. There we go. Able to scramble and get up. Kamaru does not have that guillotine, but he can still circle to the back. Classic wrestling position. But he's trying to threaten the guillotine, so Masvidal can't back out right now without being careful. And there he goes. Both men back to their feet. Nice body shot for Kamaru. Then kick to the body for Usman as well. Oh, Jorge just tried that switch hook that he landed on Darren Till. Usman was able to duck it. Stance switching for Jorge. Nice strikes. Oh, nice uppercut for George. Followed by a kick to the body. He's definitely get the better of these striking exchanges. Single leg against the cage. This is where Kamaru wants to be. Jorge press up against the cage, able to reshoot over and over again. Jorge needs an underhook, unable to get it before getting dumped. Usman broke up down that base, but look, Jorge right back up. What the fuck I'm talking about? Let's go.
Dustin said he's in shape.
No one can dispute how much Nigeria has done for the sport. Yeah, man. Two of the champions. Kamaru Usman and Adesanya by way of Nigeria. UFC Africa, hopefully, around the corner.
To be fair to Usman, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. We've got 25 minutes. He's definitely ahead. He's landed more shots. Nothing particularly significant that's going to damage
Just some knees to the legs for Usman. Nice body shot. Just keeping Jorge pressed up against the cage. But Jorge can stay there all day. He's fine. Both men land in the clinch. A little cut on the left eye of Jorge.
Masvidal's fighting at a crazy pace. You've got to wonder if he can keep this up for 5 rounds or is he going to slow down? This is a fantastic opening round for him.
Both men miss.
Being told it was an accidental clash of heads that opened that
Nice left hand for Kamaru.
Masvidal.
Jorge took a deep breath, though. Oh, nice strikes. Nice jab again for Jorge. Nice right hand for Jorge. Clearly the better striker, slipping just out the way and landing over top. Almost every time Kamaru tries to wind up. Good head movement for George. Ooh, nice body shots for Usman. Same body shots we saw him do on Tyron. I think that round's clearly George, but both men look a little tired. 1-0 Usman, you can't be fucking serious.
Isn't that great?
No, John. You gotta get the fuck you gotta get the fuck off my stream, bro.
Father life has really messed his brain up right now.
Yeah, yo. Your baby been keeping you up too long, man. Ain't no fucking way you. So what? He got a takedown. Yo, you can't be serious. Usman gets the round on a takedown and pushing. You guys both think Usman won that round? I'm about to turn off this whole stream. I'm obviously not good at what I do, guys. Because I looked at that and I could just think Jorge Masvidal just put a couple sodas on Kamaru Usman. Y'all are. But that's a win for George regardless because Usman already seeing he can't bang. Yeah, man. I'm going to give that round to George. Again, guys, apologies. I'm losing my voice a little bit. But, yeah, I got a 1 round George. Nice leg kick to open up that round. Oh, nice kick to the body from George. Oh, that single leg. That ankle pick, really. Great balance from George. That was nothing but good balance. Good jab from Usman. Usman did not win that round. Usman had more control time, but he was eating shots. He didn't do anything with it. Guys, no way George just defended that goddamn takedown. Woo! A lot of foot stomps and just knee in the leg of Jorge. He still has that body lock. George needs to fight for the underhook. He has the wizard on the right side, which is good, which is the overhook on the underhook side. But he needs to get an underhook as well to make that more of a 50-50 position. Yeah, Masvidal's got like 80% takedown defense or something crazy like that. Usman's just getting control time right now. Is it 5 rounds? Yes, sir. Title fight. 5-round fight. Jorge's always talking. Nice knee to the body. But he can't sit there against the fence like this. Nice elbow. Another knee to the body. George landing some nice strikes. He needs to circle away from the fence. He can't just let Usman keep him pushed up against the fence. Nice body shot for Usman. Nice right hook for Usman right there. Oh, nice leg kick for George. Just misses that right hook.
Usman don't want to strike with him.
Nice body shots from Usman. You see those shoulders from him every now and again, too. Just not letting Masvidal get comfortable. Only seen one man ever do real damage with the shoulders, and that was Conor McGregor on Cowboy Cerrone. Nice knee to the body for George. Yeah, it was over quick. Those body shots from Kamaru. George can't just sit here. No, he doesn't do anything. This is what he did against Tyron Woodley. He just holds him there and then hits him in the body a bunch of times, but not that hard. George can't just sit here, though.
Usman's brother is one of his trainers too?
His little brother just started training recently. Foot stomps and shoulder shrugs. They're counting them as strikes. Yeah, wild, right? Look at that. Jorge turned it up. Zai, yerp. Oh, good right hand for Masvidal again. That switch hook that he hit Darren Till with. I have it 1 round to 1. I'm guessing you fucks have it 2-0.
Even though he outpunched him by 18 punches that first round.
Only landed 18 more punches, Sean. Jeez. He took him down and ate some elbows. Like, I got 1-1, guys. I got 1-1. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Jorge needs to go for broke on this next round. He's starting to get cut up. Oh, and the cut man did not do a good job on that cut. That shit's going to leak.
Masvidal don't look tired though.
No, Masvidal's gas tank looks fine, but he stayed against the cage for that whole last round. Maybe it was to, just regain his cardio, get his second win, but you can't give up but so many rounds against Kamaru. Yeah, both cuts were headbutts, which is unfortunate. Sometimes just the way, two guys move in there, they just keep colliding heads. You see it happen with some fighters. Nice leg kick for George. But you see him backing up against the cage. Lands a nice kick to the body. Oh, Jorge having fun. Here we go to foot stomps again. Yeah. Every fighter said they don't really care though. Jorge can't spend another round just against his fence. Both men throwing. Both men landing some clean shots. He tried to get a guillotine, but Kamaru was just too sweaty and slippery right now. Head popped right out.
And there's some takedown defense for Masvidal. He has stuffed 7 or 8 shots.
Yeah, listen, he's defending takedowns perfectly. Got taken down by, Usman catching the kick immediately in the first round. Since then, takedown defense has stood up really well.
Ugh.
They're pretty close.
Who got lead?
Jorge did.
Yeah, kind of just below belly button there.
What did I tell you?
Those low ones like that, that's a low blow.
Turn around, step back. Forehead.
Boy, don't want to rest.
Sorry? Are you ready? Okay, you have the time. You have the time.
Hey, listen, that's the game you got to play. Yeah, he took his fight on short notice.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this rest. That's smart. It's not cheating according to the referee. Gotta do what you gotta do. Mike, you may have been right. I'm hoping so. We'll see. He's definitely putting up a great fight, even though he's about to get to beat. Shut up. All right, let's go. Back to the action. We are in the second half of the fight officially. Third round, halfway through. Nice right hand for George. This is where he needs to keep it, in the middle of the octagon. Not much from either man right now. Both just looking for an opening. Oh, George, the head movement, slips that jab. But Kamaru was able to eat up the cage, get closer, duck down, and get that takedown. Jorge's going to have to get up, work up to a base again. Only has 90 seconds to do it. His legs are entangled, so it's not going to be easy. But there he goes, able to get his hips underneath him. Threatened a guillotine and got up. Oh, Kamaru gets a slam. Is now inside control. Kamaru trying to get the crucifix. George rolled out. Did really good to get back in the full guard. Beautiful scramble for George.
That was a beautiful takedown right into side control. He was trying to isolate him up, get the
Some elbows for Kamaru.
Masvidal was into it, exploded, but as we can see, Usman's still on top.
So Usman now 3 for 11 unofficially on the takedown attempts, and as you sort of heard Trevor Whitman there, this is where it all happens. This is where he does his best work.
Masvidal probably doesn't even want to try to waste the energy to try to get up right now.
Typically do that to open the cards, but the card's already open. He's the most athletic, and he works hard to get in position. He's got to make it count.
Just start doing them. Just start doing them. Just start doing them.
Those clubs on the eyes.
Right?
Going hard. Boom.
Oh, couple of nice hard strikes to end that round.
Strikes there at the end of the round.
Kamaru has to be feeling confident after that.
George, I'm going to talk to you. I had to bring you in for a second. So come on in. No, Bakes, come on in. George, I'm going to have to talk to you though, too. Okay, look at me. This is wonderful. I don't mind if you allow him to scramble a little bit now. Because he's going to have those little goals. And when he gets done scrambling, I want you to pick up the pace. Okay?
Yeah, I have a 2-1 Usman.
I want you to pick up the pace on the ground and pound. Okay? So stay sharp on the ground. Stay sharp. Okay, you will have that only.
Kamaru has to stay off the cage. Every time he figures out a way to stay off the cage, Kamaru just goes for a double leg. If George defends it, he has to sprawl back and winds up against the cage.
Keep your right hand out. He's only looking to hook off your jab.
Beautiful game plan from Kamaru so far.
All right, we have arrived at the championship rounds. Career fights entering the championship rounds. Usman 4, Masvidal 2.
Round 4 of your main event, Jorge Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman.
And also Ben
If you're just joining me, as always,
2015.
please subscribe, thumbs up, follow, etc.
With no respect to Benson, Gilbert,
Oh, good kick to the body. Just one down there for a single leg.
This one got a good kick.
Yeah.
right now, it's a different kettle of fish.
Once again, Jorge doesn't want to be here. He's got a 50-50 position right now. He needs to spin.
Do what Usman wants. I mean, this is perfect. Right? There's no danger of any explosive strikes. He's not going to get caught with any fancy footwork. No kicks to the body. Push him up against the fence. Dig away at the body. That is a devastating shot. They will add up. Continue to insult him with the stomps on the feet. Little shoulder blow.
Kamaru said he got hit with a low blow.
Put it down. I mean, is it the most exciting thing people are watching? No. Is it effective? Yes. Will it help him attain the championship? Yes, it will.
Well, immediately following tonight's main event, don't miss a recap of all the action on the UFC 251 No Show on ESPN Plus. Michael Megan and I break it all down for you right after this headliner. It only airs on ESPN Plus.
The main thing for
It looks like George just isn't strong enough to get all out of this position.
neither man cares how they do it. All that matters is winning.
Look, right back down to the shot.
Thought about a guillotine for a second, but then abandoned. He's got to suck him away from the fence. The fence right now is Jorge's lifeline.
George able to get right back out, up, but he's about to go for a ride again.
Now he's going to take the black.
Yeah, he wants to. George needs to make up his mind. Is he going to get slammed or is he going to give up his back?
Close him down.
And break him down. 3 minutes now to go round 4.
Break him down.
Nice.
Down. Shut him down. Put him down.
Usman's doing the fight he's supposed to do.
Right. Yeah, Usman's definitely, smart game plan.
Grind him out.
Protests. Usman certainly staying busy enough for Goddard's liking. Shoulder strikes, body work, foot stomps. Now a level change.
Oh, nice left hand for Kamaru Usman.
Take that defensive Jorge, though. Very impressive.
Oh, nice elbow.
Control people in the clinch, pick them up, slam them down. Isn't having his way with Jorge.
Good knee by Jorge.
Fully there, so now Walsh punches.
George now turning it on.
Look at that, Usman retreats.
Call Usman style a blanket. Facts. The comforter, not the flimsy ass blankets from Walmart. Oh, nice kick to the body. I think Masvidal starting to fade a little bit, guys. A lot of deep breaths coming from George. Nice right hand for George.
Yeah, generally anyone's going to slow down in round 4. Certainly on 6 days' notice, more than understandable. But he's still dangerous. Still defending takedowns.
Oh, nice left hand from Kamaru. Kamaru's just laying it on him now. Kamaru definitely has the better gas tank.
No upset this one.
Thank goodness I didn't bet no money.
For real.
But of course, this is MMA. This shit is not over. Nice body shot for Kamaru.
Well, Kamaru Usman's entire UFC career has been a lot of this clinch work, domination, plus top game. Colby Covington certainly had a lot of success on the feet, but this man has not dropped a whole lot of rounds in the UFC.
No, that's right. Listen,
They might give him a rematch though.
Yeah, probably not an immediate rematch, but definitely down the road. Oh, nice elbow for Kamaru. Yeah.
Absolutely right. And I'm not insulting Kamaru, by the way. Tremendous fighter.
Sheesh. That's 3-1. George needs a knockout. As you see on the strikes, Kamaru has landed more than double the amount of strikes. A lot of those are foot stomps and I don't even know what to call them. Knees to the legs of George, but they are counting as strikes. 4 takedowns scored as well for Kamaru.
Nice job by both Trevor Whitman and Karen Banks there. Didn't take long for Usman and Whitman to develop a pretty good rapport there, Michael.
They look real close there.
One way to step out.
I'll say it again, Trevor Whitman, just one of the smartest minds in the game.
I want to see Kamaru come out with the flying knee.
5 minutes remain in this UFC welterweight championship. Will there be a baptism? Will Masvidal break through? We'll see if he can rally and try to get Usman on the ropes, or if Kamaru will continue to have his way in these clinch situations. Round 5 underway.
Kamaru's talking to him early. Forward, forward, forward. He just wants to get him towards that fence so he can just control, land those body shots, and try to take him down. Nice left hook for Kamaru. Good jab from Kamaru. Jorge just backing up right into the fence. It's not where he wants to be. And there we go. Ah. With 4 minutes left in the round, another takedown for Kamaru Usman, guys.
And this is Kamaru Usman's wheelhouse. Masvidal trying to control posture. As yet, though, no.
You see Jorge has the foot on the hip. He needs to kick away. He needs to kick Kamaru off him. 3 minutes left. As you can see, Jorge wants to get up, but Kamaru is just so damn strong with that top position. And his wrestling is so much better than George's.
Masvidal defending well, tying up the arms, controlling him as best he can. Make no mistake, this isn't where he wants to be. He wants to be back on the feet. You know, it's hard. These wrestlers, the ability and the skill, the strength of someone like Usman, very, very hard to overcome what they offer. Usman had a hard time early in the fight securing takedowns. He has certainly imposed his...
And Kamaru just be hitting him wherever he can. I'm gonna punch a thigh. That wrist control is major, man.
That's actually bad for Masvidal. His head's away from the fence there now. It's going to be more difficult. Use the fence to push off, to kick off, and try and create a little separation and then explode.
Side control for Kamaru.
Lack of power, certainly going to be a concern to do that. Full side control.
2 minutes left, guys.
Usman's in full control.
Oh, nice elbow from Kamaru.
Still doing everything he can, still wriggling. You know, oh, he's a born fighter. There's no doubt.
Is that mount for Kamaru? Yep. There we go. Masvidal able to roll out. Kamaru Usman tried to circle to the back of Jorge. Jorge caught him, and that's how he got that single leg position. But with Kamaru's hips so far out, wasn't able to really do much with that. He needs to get up. The reason why he's not rushing up right now is because Kamaru is threatening with the guillotine.
9 wins to get a title shot. Then he beat Woodley, then Covington, and now Masvidal. I mean, that's so wrong. Appears to be about a minute away from tying the soon-to-be Hall of Famer George St. Pierre with 12 consecutive welterweight wins.
Less than 90 seconds left.
I mean, some of the names he's beaten along the way is pretty incredible. Yeah, Leon Edwards all the way back in his second UFC fight. Trying to get an anaconda, it looks like. He was thinking about it a second ago. I'm sure Usman would like to get a finish on Stamp Wallace. Masvidal still trying to get back to his feet. He's almost there.
Oh, needed a chest
Now, yep, there it is.
of George Masvidal. George Masvidal finally be able to get up with 40 seconds left. What is he going to do?
Nothing.
Can he get his back off the cage?
Well, this has been the narrative over the second half of the fight.
Throws several knees to the body. And here we go. They're separated with 30 seconds to go. Nice left hand.
I thought that was the announcer saying,
See if there's a flying knee.
Those flying knee, throws a hook, misses. 10 seconds left.
Of this most anticipated UFC 251 main event, Masvidal touches the body. But for much of the fight, Kamaru Usman at his suffocating best.
Damn.
Nice to see.
It's nice to see them shake hands afterwards.
You know, leading up to a fight, things get
oh, listen, I'll probably see you again soon.
But what just happened was Kamaru Usman
Yo,
put forth his game plan successfully
it's going to be Molly off and
against George Masvidal. Masvidal versus Covington is likely the next fight for them. That'd be smart.
and Burns and
Usman, yeah. That'd be good for everybody involved, honestly. Yeah, I mean, you already know what the story is now. Now we want to see it with Jorge Masvidal with a full fight camp. And I'm with that. I don't know if it will be much different, but I'm with that.
Of course, a clash of heads. Created a cut. Nice work there from Masvidal.
Again, that's about how smart money would have said that fight would have gone, but man. Greg, you was right. He got the beats. Showing those takedowns of Kamaru Usman. He just mixed it up with the clinch, the work against the cage, and the takedowns. He just dominated for definitely those last 4 rounds at least.
Now got some separation at the end, made things exciting. Turned the corner nicely there. With a clean takedown.
I agree, bro. I agree. My boy was saying saying he was going to get the beats earlier. But yeah, I mean, Usman definitely won. Usman definitely won. And George said we can run it back.
I'll get a couple wins and we'll run it back. Just love to see all the class that is driven.
That's what Usman said to him?
Nah, that's what George said.
The official decision brought to you by Manscaped.com. Experience the Lawnmower 3.0 electric trimmer at Manscaped.com. All right, one final.
I think Usman's gonna get that to him now.
Veteran Boris Fusco.
Ladies and gentlemen, after
Yeah, Jorge definitely won the stand-up.
go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-45,
Damn.
and 49-46 for the winner.
Yeah, only one judge gave Jorge that first round. The other 2 judges agree with you guys. All 5 rounds, Kamaru Usman. Yeah, I feel you, Greg. I would like to see a rematch, too. Let George fight Kobe Covington. Maybe fight Nate Diaz again. And if he wins both of those fights, let's see him against Kamaru.
Appreciated as he may be when you start to tie guys like George St. Pierre.
Or maybe Leon Edwards, throw him in there.
Love's gotta come.
I mean, listen, 17-1.
Oh.
Sketch of the imagination.
Usman does the bare minimum in the clinch and on the ground and not gets to, yes. Yeah, that's how I felt against him versus Tyron Woodley. Guys, it has been almost 4 hours. Thank you all for joining me for UFC 251 Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman. A bad night for my fight picks, but a great night of fights. So glad to be back, baby. I will catch you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, etc. Follow me on Instagram for live updates on when I will be on again and all my original content. See you guys soon. Again, thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time.